Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Local Pundit. I'm Josh Yancey. This is your live watch along for MK Dons versus Crawley Town for EFL League Two Playoffs. It's the second leg, and it's all to do tonight for the MK Dons, for the Dons, baby. Whether you like them or not, they got a big job to do, and Crawley Town are coming in with a 3-0 cushion, but I would not sit back on it tonight because you never know. Look what happened yesterday. It went pear-shaped, and then it went pear-shaped. So, yes, they're could be a good matchup. So let me get into the lineups here. And I'm sorry, a little bit late there because they don't the timing on ESPN Plus here is like it's 11:35, it's 11:40. They're worse at time than I am. So, we are here. But let's get into it real quick. They've walked out on the pitch. We are at Stadium MK. And I'll give you the top 11. I'll give you the top 11, the starting 11 here. This is for MK Dons. They're playing a 3-4-2-1. 3-4-2-1. Marshall's in goal. Harvey, O'Hara, Tucker, 3 at the back. Tomlinson, Payne, Bate, Lofthouse, Gilby, Ween, and Dean. Ween and Dean. There you go. Ween and Dean. That is the MK Dons starting lineup. And on the other side of things, Crawley Town, who have a 3-0 cushion we talked about, it's Adai in goal. Harry Maguire's younger brother. Conroy, Wright, Kelly, a lot of Kellys there. Williams, Forster, Lolos, Campbell, and Oriso Demando. So strap in, drop a like on the video, get involved in the chat. Share, like, subscribe. We are 233 away from 1,000. The goal is to get to 1,000. Whether we do it today or not, I don't know. That'd be a huge feat. But we're going to watch a little football, and let's do this. As you can see, we are not in the normal studio. We're down in the desert. So let me know how bad the internet is. If it goes tits up, let me know. I'll tell you right now who's number one, though. Welsh one is first. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Everyone get your memberships if you want to get into the membership club as well, for the Local Pundit membership club. That is also option available. Hello, Chicky Brewer. How are you? Good to see you. The stream is late. Top Cat. Yeah, it's late because the timing's off. I'm telling you, the timing's off. I don't know what the hell they're doing. But we're about to kick off. I'll give everyone a heads up when they're going to kick off. We'll have some people dropping in throughout the show. Let's hope we get a game. 3-0 cushion to go and face Crewe Alexandra at Wembley Stadium on the 19th. So pitch looks beautiful. MK Dons are an all-white kit, going to go right to left. I'll tell you when they kick off so we can get it going here. And all-red kit for MK Dons. No. Yeah, that's right. MK Dons. Sorry. There we go. Game is on. And here we go. Just a put pass back there. And the game is going. And ball is immediately on the ground. So let's check this out. Apparently they're going to play similar style football on the ground. Ooh, heavy tackle in there. Whoa. Ooh. Kelly went in on the real tight. Oh, gosh, that was a tough tackle. Wow. All right, welcome to the match. Hi, Maurice from SoCal. Hi, great football already today. Heartbreaking for the relegated teams. Absolutely. I just watched the end of the Forest game as well. Forest Chelsea. Forest looked good, and then Chelsea just came back and battled back. Chelsea are having a great recovery season. Watch them for next year. Free kick is done. It went short. Again, I'll try to. Going to be cross comes in for MK Dons. It's going to go out. Missed everybody. I think it went out. It might be a goal kick. I'll try to learn the names as we go. Try to learn as you know. We're on a new side here, but we're learning the team as we go. Let's see. Really interesting enough, there's not a lot of people in the stands. Not a lot of huge. So not a huge lot of people in there. Let's see. Oh, no, he's on late. I know he's on Top Cat. Yeah. Yo-Yo, says Steve Barton. You love that never-ending story. It is, Welsh. It's just a loop of just I don't know what the hell it is. It's just a loop of videos, music videos and things like that. Lots of empty seats. Yeah, does anyone know why there's not a lot of seats being taken up here? Really interesting stuff. There. Let's see this. Throw in to MK Dons here. All white kit for them. Anyone just see it looks like Bromley are going up. I just saw that. Let's go. If I'm MK Dons, I'm going forward early. I'm not going to wait. I'm going to go get on the front foot. Do it and do it good, because MK Dons don't have enough fans. There you go. They said the capacity is huge. Mistake here. Crawley, you're in shot. Goal. 1-0, 4 on the Crawley Town. Jay Williams just kicked him right in the balls early. Oh, they looked like to be on their way early. They came. He ran the whole entire pitch and did the run and did the Superman. Yeah, I love it. How about it? Crawley Town. Wow. We are well. It says because MK Dons, they have no fans. Woo. Wow. Opening minute strike here, and that is not good for business for MK Dons. Just got punched in the mouth. Here you go. They went out the back. Goalkeeper went out to number 4, which is Kelly. Number 8 thinks he got fouled. That's Lolos. Williams picked it up, got tackled hard with his right boot in the box. Bang, back of the net. Keeper had no shot at that. Keeper had no shot. I'll change the score. Just kind of passed it in the lower left. So I'll do the scoreboard, and I'm sure I'll screw it up, because here we go. When I start touching buttons, it goes pear-shaped. 3 minutes in. Crawley Town 1. Okay, now they got to score 4 on the other side of things, and that makes things very, very difficult. What are we going to see here? I'm changing the score. Apologies. That has just kicked the mood right in the testes. There we go. 1-0 on the night. Export. There we go. MK Dons manager looks punch drunk after that one. Trust me, I know the feeling. Okay, let's change this up here. I'm going to shut that off in the back of me real quick. Once I change this real quick. Where the hell is it? There's so many things up here. There we go. There we go. Figured it out. Look at me. Stay there. Let me shut that off behind me. All right. There we go. All comers. Let's go. 1-0 in the night. 1-0 in the night. 4-0 in aggregate. Crawley Town looks to be ready to go. They want to play Crewe Alexandra. They're going to have to keep it up. Does MK Dons have any magic left in him? Ball over the top. Goes back to the keeper. A die picks it up. I mean, it's not that they don't have any fans. There's nobody in the goddamn seats. What the actual F is going on? It was a great goal. Walshron's excited about that one. Aaron, what up, dude? How you doing? Ellen won't be able to join today. We're having a little girl's 11th birthday party. Have fun, guys. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to your little one. Happy birthday. 11's great. It's a great goal. This is Steve Barton. Who scored? It was Williams. Williams scored, I believe. They're coming again now. Well, I'll tell you who scored real quick. I'll just make sure. I don't know the lineup, so I don't know the names. But Jay Williams scored. Jay Williams scored, Welshman. There you go. Ex-international. Is that who that is? I thought so. Big mistake here. Kelly's crossed. Actually, I got to tell you, Jay Williams did get a hold of Lolo's, I love that name, Lolo's jersey and pull him down. So wasn't the cleanest of strikes, but, he made it happen. Keeper should have done better, I think. At the second look at it, keeper should have done better. Yeah, I look at it again at a different angle. Yeah. Glad those dribblers are out already. Wow. Top Cat says that's game over. I don't know. We'll see. That's why we play the game. Ruby's in the house. Ruby, hi all. How are you? Happy Saturday. Tomorrow's Mother's Day for everybody. So preemptive happy Mother's Day to everybody. Hope everyone has a good day. Whatever you do. And a good Saturday too. Oh, look at feet. Number 14's got feet. What's up? God. Here we go. Ball's clipped in. Number 9 shoots, misses. Oh. Danny O'Rourke, his name is. Danny O'Rourke just totally whiffed. Headband here for him. Headband. No, I got my names mixed up. Okay. Nick from Nick says, what up, everybody? How you doing, Nick? You missed the goal. Crawley Town are up 1-0. Jay Williams goal. Does anyone know VAR be used in playoffs at Wembley? I do not think so. I do not think so. Commentator just said they got to go for it. They got to show adventure. Sorry, I'm just trying to get my angles right here. I think that's probably better. That's probably better. It is not that hot out yet down here. Actually, it's probably like 90, but yeah. But I don't think VAR is going to be used, Marie. I don't think VAR is going to be used. They're still going out the back here for MK Dons. Number 6, Maguire, is Harry's brother on that. So let me ask you this. Local pundits. Tomorrow, Manchester United are playing Arsenal at 8:30 in the morning. I could watch that. Do a watch along for that. I don't know if anyone gives a monkeys, but I was thinking about doing that. Maybe that'd be fun for everybody. But I don't know. We'll see. But I was thinking about maybe doing that for tomorrow morning. What up, everybody? Hi, Boot Ruby. Got to haul furniture out of my dad's basement. My brother instead of watch the match. Pray for my patient's back and elbows. Ruby, God bless you. God bless you. If you need any help, I'll be right here. But yeah, we'll be right here. Sounds funny, Ruby. Off topic. My Venezuelan girlfriend is driving me crazy. That is completely off topic. But there's plenty of people in the chat that can walk you through it. But maybe we got to take ownership of our own problem, what we're doing on our end. I'm just saying. So there you go. But I hope everything works out. Long ball here. MK Dons. MK Dons need to literally throw everything at it. I mean, everything at it. Happy wife, happy life. Everything's yes and. Yes, what can I do? I'm wrong 95% of the time. So you just, you got to go with it. But what is everyone else doing today? Ruby's moving furniture and being a total soldier. And there's an 11-year-old birthday party. That's a great ball down the left side for Crawley Town. Ooh, get Judge Cross in blocked. MK Dons need to wake the F up. Goes through. No. So as of right now, it doesn't look like we're going to do the full 90 and the full 30. And then the Penos. We were on for like 3.5 hours yesterday. It's a long day. I was gassed yesterday. Absolutely gassed. I am watching tomorrow. Talking about the Arsenal Manchester United game. Yeah. I'll probably watch it myself. I probably do. I might do a watch along for that. If people want to do it, why not? We'll do it. Okay, Marie. Maybe I'll do it. Karen, UTC. How you doing, brother? What's the UTC stand for, by the way? Ultra too cool, something like that. Some kind of like Barbie thing, ultra or Ken thing. Ultra too cool. Watching MK Don get better is proper funny. Yes. Kieran, ultra too cool. That's what it stands for. I think so. We are 10 minutes and 38 seconds in. 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. I'm going to put this out there. This came up yesterday on it. MK trying to break here. If anyone out there who is a OBS pro or knows someone that is a OBS pro will set up my studio for me. I don't want anyone that's like, oh, by the way, maybe it's this way. I want someone that knows how to do it, will do it for me, show me, and I'll work out some kind of whatever. But like, will do it for me. I want to do it. I want to do it proper. The people I'm working with are overseas, so it's tough to get that sorted out. But I want someone to set it up for next year so we can have the clock, everything. I want to know. I'm putting it out there to the people. If anyone does, please DM me and let me know. Ultra testosterone count. That is a good one too. Jay Williams is down. Looks like he got hit in his man parts. Somebody put up this kid Max Dean that was somebody that they liked. Don't know much about him, but he's striker. Let's learn about him while we're here. Game still stopped here. Let's see. Max Dean pulled it back. This is what happened, and he ran into Jay. That's a stomp. That's a stomp. Max Dean totally stomped on Williams there. Knew exactly what he was doing. As I say that, I don't want him. If he's not that, I'm not doing that. Just stomp the man in his stuff. I'm not doing that. He's 20 years old. If there was VAR, Max Dean would be sent off. He looked down, found his crotch, and stepped on him. Should be down to 10 men, MK Dons. Should be down to 10 men. That kid should be off. Up the county. Up the county, but you can interpret whatever you want. Okay. Ultra too cool. That's it. Kieran, ultra too cool. Max Dean should be sent off. Absolutely. That's absolute horse shit. That makes a lot more sense than a referee or testosterone levels. Yeah. God, that's all right. So we got 1-0 on the evening. 12 minutes, almost 13 minutes on the clock. MK Don's trying to crawl one back here, but this is a total disaster at this point for them. This is not the total opposite of what you want. Total opposite of what happened yesterday's match as well. Exactly. That's an actual cowardice move. He looked down, saw where he was at, and put his foot right in his gentleman parts. I don't have that. Anyone. That is low class crap. Sorry, Angle. Just want to let you know, I cannot put it on the big screen to have the eye line. Sorry, so my eye line has to be down here. So I apologize. They're re-showing it again. This Max Dean kid, 20 years old, knew exactly what he's doing. If I was Williams or one of those players, I would have got up and smacked him. He didn't complain. Fair play to Williams. I mean, he didn't go all in stomp, but he looks down and he finds where he's going to put it. But what the hell was he thinking? He's thinking he's 20 years old and he's a little prick. I wish, like I said, somebody was talking about getting him. Just on that note, discipline, hell no. You got to be disciplined, even when you're losing. I mean, I was 20 once. I played. I did a lot of dumb shit too. But hindsight. Oh, foul. MK Dons already look frustrated. They're yelling at each other. They're yelling to the bench. Yeah, not up for it. That is BS. That is a stomp. He'd have less teeth if it had. Yeah, just a little reminder. You're 20 years old. I don't condone violence, but that would have been all around him. And I got to give credit to Williams, who didn't do anything inappropriate on that end. Jump up and do something, because I would have been pissed off that. So trying to figure out what we're gonna do. What are cleats? That's good. All right, Shell, hold on. Crawley, give it away. MK Dons need to wake up, or this is over. Hold on. Sheldon, I'll send you something. I mean, it's end-to-end football right now. They're trying to build an attack, but they need at least 2 goals by halftime to now it's a mental thing. Either you want it or you don't. Not everything. Oh shit. Sorry. Not everything is going to go easy, but they need to turn this tide right now. Or it's going to be pear-shaped and it's over. What is going on here? Sorry, this is what happens when I touch buttons. What the? Yeah, momentum has not changed yet. All right, hold on. I'm going to try this again. Yeah, Crewe Alexandra are waiting and watching. Who are we going to play? MK can score 5 in a game, says Welsh one. You think so? One sec. Sheldon, check your Discord. You get a minute. Well, we know they can. Well, did they beat us 5-0? Boots. Yeah, Boots. Nick says, I'm not sure what you call them in your neck of the woods, but it's a football playing soccer, baseball. Football. Yeah, I mean, they call them boots here. Yeah. American term. I've called them cleats until I started watching football myself. I got to tell you, Harry Maguire's brother looks just like him. Not much on the Wrexham front yet for updates and everything. We knew it would be a little slow, but there's not much coming out today for news-wise, which is okay. Which is okay. That's why we do other things for the summer. But if anything pops up, we're always there. We're live every day with news and updates when they happen. Hybee's banker tomorrow. What does that mean, Danny? And I like that thumbnail. Danny, what is a Hybee's banker tomorrow? What does that mean? Let me know. I want to know. Technically, cleats are spikes on shoes used to sport like soccer. Yep. They beat us 5-3 first game. That's correct. Yep. I have not watched episode 3 of Welcome to Wrexham yet. So I was planning on doing that tomorrow. A little watch along from that at some point. But if I do the game in the morning, if I do the Manchester United game in the morning, maybe I'll save that for Monday. Yeah, maybe I'll save that for Monday. Hibs fan. Oh, yeah, Hibs. Oh, nice. In Scotland. I know Hibs. Yeah. What do you got tomorrow? Who are they playing tomorrow? I'll look it up. Hibs, Scotland. Joe Morrow's name was thrown about today. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Danny is a Hibs fan. Give him his just desserts. There we go. This is what he's talking about. Hibs are playing Aberdeen tomorrow in the Scottish Prem, second phase Group B. What is this second phase Group B thing? Let me know, Danny. Love to know a little bit more about that. Keep it, stuff to go on. Let's know. Joe Morrill. Joe Morrill. Want to look up Joe Morrill? I'll let right now. Just Crawley are going around the back, and MK Dons are kind of chasing shadows here. Just FYI for the game. 19 minutes and 25 seconds in. Joe. Let's see, Joe Morrill. Joe Morrill. This guy. So we're doing like a little. This is the guy, 27 years old, from Lincoln. This is what we're talking about. Transfer market for Wrexham today. That's what we're doing. MK Dons put it out to the right side here. Tomlinson trying to get in the box. He does. Shots blocked. I don't know much about this guy. If my internet wasn't so awesome, it would come up. Come on. But he's 27. What the fuck is going on? There he is. All right. Joe Morrill, Walsh one says, you're looking at today. Let me put down some of this stuff. 400,000 estimated. CDM, defensive midfielder. He's Welsh. 27 appearances, 1 assist. About 500K. I don't know, but that's I don't know much about him. Oh, he's from Portsmouth. So I don't know. What do you think of that? What do you think of that, Welsh one? Guy on your list? Okay, here we go. Still going with Tomlinson with the throw in here. I think they're going to go for a long throw here. Harvey. And I love it that everyone's coming up now. They're going to be a long throw, a big Tozer thrower here. Let's see what happens. This is for MK Dons trying to get into the box. Harvey, low, flat one, not a good one. Headed on. Still in the box. Clear your lines. Crawley clear the lines easy. This is Aberdeen. Cleats are actually the things that stick out of the bottom of the shoe. Oh, we're technically here. So, okay, I think we got that. Good shot on the far. Absolutely. Marie says, do you think Humphrey's comment about consolidating League One will hurt getting players in the transfer market? No, I don't. I don't think so. I think that they're playing, I think Humphrey speaks really well. Whatever is said publicly doesn't necessarily mean what's going on behind the scenes. I think that for lack of a better word, I think it's a little good cop, bad cop, a little balanced, a little misdirect, things like that. I'm not, I'm sure they're all on the same page. I think even this year. Remember, the goal was to go up. They said it. That's what they wanted to do. So whatever that looks like. Crawley, you're on a break here real quick. I'll get back to that. Tries to get through. Nope. MK Dons stop that. But I think that we're going to go after it. I think that people want to come play for us. I think it's about money. I think it's about personality, type of player, all those things. I think they come all into play. Danny says that the Hibs are shit this season, and so are Aberdeen. Teams are split 2 groups for the last 6 games. That's interesting. Why is that? If anyone knows why, let me know. Or actually, you know why. Why are the teams split in the last 6 games? That's really interesting. But to finish up Reed's point there, I think we're going to go for it. I think we're going to get good players. I don't think we did that many players, to be honest. I think we need depth. I think we need a left back, maybe a center half or 2, someone in midfield, cover. I think we're good on the right side with Barnett and with what the hell's his name? Blanking here. With Barnett and Bolt. I think up front we're okay, depending on what we do. I would probably bring in another striker, though. So maybe 4 or 5 players. I know it sounds a lot, but yeah, we'll see. Time sync. I'll give you it, son. It's 23, 20, 30, 23, 32, 23, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. We're going to get rid of that because someone is going to reach out to me and that knows how to use OBS and will set it up for us, and I will pay them to do that. So putting it out there in the universe, I feel like it's going to come back. Let me know who it is, and DM me. You know how to find me. Let's talk about the game. Okay, you want to talk about the game? All right, we'll talk about the game. YTL me LMs. But who do you support? Who do you support? McGuire trying to find some space for Crawley. Inside, they go back to the keeper. There's a lot of space on this pitch. MK Dons. Oh, that's a missed kick there. Shot. Oh, keeper mistake. Oh, a die mistake. Tried to clear it out. They're getting a little cute at the back. See, this could happen. Could be a little low. A die was way outside, almost outside the box. Tried to push one through, and the MK Dons player just stepped up and blocked it. Getting, Crawley a little confident, and they should be. They're 4-0 up, but that could have been a goal right there. He's holding his hand up as if he totally effed up, and he did F up. That could have been different there. Crawley Town are playing out the back as if they're playing EAFC, and they're just they're on amateur. There you go. Payne outside, left side. Tomlinson seems to be the most lively player for the team. Apologies again for the eye line because it's down here in the box. Cleared away. Tomlinson shot. Oh, saved by the keeper. A die. That could have been in. What a save by a die. Strong hand. Tomlinson with a left peg just booted one. Had a lot of move. Took a deflection on the way in. Went right, left, bang, and he moved. Good keeper there for a die. Wow, that went through 4 people. Deflected 2 ways. Corner. MK Dons. 3 corners to 0 for MK Dons here. All F and MK. The whole effing world hates us, but don't ever forget about us. Okay, got you, bro. We're here. I'm watching it for you. I'll get you in. I haven't dogged you yet. I don't hate you. You didn't do anything to me. But I like your enthusiasm. I'll tell you what, I do like a look of this kid, Tomlinson. YT LMZ, whatever. I'll just call you YT. YT, give us a rundown on Tomlinson. I'm going to look him up while we do this here because I think he's a good player. Where is he here? Joe Tomlinson, lively player, great strike, 23 years old, defender. Really like him. 5'6", a little short. 141 lbs. That is, yeah. He started 34 times, 3 subs, 7 goals, 6 assists, with 53 total appearances. Wow. This kid can ball. I like him. And he looks like a player. I know MK trying to get it out the back to Tomlinson. Ooh. Off the head, throw it to MK Dons. A great save, Nick. Great save, Nick. That kick, that could have been. He could have. That's 2 goals that he's kept out, even though one of them was his fault for 2. Corey Adai is 26 years old, 6'4", 159 lbs. He's Jamaican, but he's great. He's started 40 matches, 181 saves, 9 clean sheets. Yeah, he's great. He's really good. I mean, I'm okay. I'm not the greatest. I'm not the worst. I'm a decent dude. You're more than welcome to come on if you want to come in and talk about your side. Just let me know. Happy to have you on. You don't need to put your camera on, but love to hear a little bit more about your team. So, but yes, interesting. Don't see YT in the chat. He is on X. That's why, Marie. He's on X. Twitter. It's on YouTube. Oh, that's got to be a card there. He just upended Lolo. Or Gilby, sorry. Push forward back to the Crawley keeper. The MK Dons keeper rolls it out. Marshall. Does YT know this is a Wrexham fan channel? I don't know. But he's welcome. He is welcome. He is welcome. We're all welcome. Until we start calling people bad names. 2 cards. Yeah, that should have been 2 cards, definitely. Lift house. Back. Got a good on this right side here. Got a good possession here. In the box. Nice cross. Nobody there. Conroy cleared that out. I say if MK can get a goal within the next 10 minutes, okay. 5 would be great. Oh, hit the goddamn ref. Boo. Who's the ref? Ref watch. Seb Stockbridge. Seb Stockbridge is the ref. Harvey. Slips. So Crawley Town are happy to give the ball away at this point. Sitting deep. Probably not as deep as they probably should be, but they got a 4-0 advantage. 1-0 on the night, obviously. But they're happy just to let MK have the ball. And Orsi, can he lay it off? Can he shoots? Oh, back of the net. Oh my days. Oh, he's roping it in too. Wow. Sorry, YT. Sorry. 5-0 in aggregate. Oh man. Oh shit. Orsi is just. Wembley Way is calling. Oh, that is painful. And he's hearing it now. Let's walk this back here. MK Dons kicking the ball around, loses it in the middle of the park. Lolo puts one up, just a searching ball. Defender, I think it's Tucker, loses it. Orsi gets 2 men on him, just takes a poke at it on the right side, about, 25 yards out, and just lets it rip. Oh. Marshall, oh man, 1, 2. I mean, a bad angle there. 22nd goal for Orsi in all comps. I mean, he looked like he was dead for water. He had nowhere to go. Thought he would lay it off through the legs of Harvey, and just through the defender, and keeper beat the keeper. Damn. 2 goals in. 5 on the ag. Hold on 1 second. And just when you thought it was over, let me change the score for everybody. Again, working alone tonight, so bear with me while I do so. Wow. I didn't see that coming. He made a goal out of nothing right there. I don't know much about that guy, but we're going to look him up too. Goal out of nothing there. Impressive. 2-0. Craw. All right, 1 second. Just changing stuff here. Where the hell is it? Just saying, no side has ever come back this far down. Why is that not working? Oh, why? F my life. Sorry. Score changed. Obviously, I'm working on the other side of things. Let me see how this works out here. It's 32 minutes in. Let's see. Sorry. That is 5-0 on the Ag. That's a bad tackle there. There you go. I figured it out. Smash a like on the video if you haven't already. Like, share, subscribe. We are 233 away from 1,000. Get your memberships if you want. That'd be fun too. And then I think MK may be done like dinner. Yeah, I think they're overdone. I think someone left everything on in the house, including the refrigerator open. And I wish. Am I an MK fan? No, I'm not. No, I'm just just a guy sitting with you, watching football, drinking water. But you'd be fine with our team moving to another city. No, I don't. Wrexham? No, I know the history behind it. I don't give a crap. I don't know if that's to me. But I don't care. It has nothing to do with me. It's exactly like that, but football fans in the UK act like Swifties toward one of our exes left. Well, so that may not be for me, Washington, but I'm just, I understand what you're saying. The history behind MK is ridiculous. Sacked in the morning, says Leon Wrexham. Yep, could do. Oh, sorry. I'll stay out of it. I'm out. I'm not even here. Sorry, bud. I'm out. Wrexham fan all the way. So this would be a magnificent comeback. Don't think it's going to happen. But Crawley Town with the tails up. Oh, Lolo's down. Oh, he's in a heap. MK Dons keep going. Bring it outside to Tomlinson. Finds Gilby. Tries to stick through in the box. Oh. Washington kicked me out. Lolo's down, holding his back leg there. Oh, shoulder. Sorry. Did he do his shoulder? He might have done his shoulder. Oh, I think they are singing Sacked in the Morning. Love you all too. You guys are all great. I love this. I love the community. It's fantastic. We have a lot of great folks out there. Really supportive. Fun. We're growing. We don't just talk football. If you're not in a Discord, we have a couple other things that we do. We talk about life. We talk about cooking. We talk about fitness, things like that. So it's a great little community. Break and play here because it looks like Lolo's is holding his shoulder. Got a fresh cut though on Lolo's. Number 8 here. I think he may be coming off. He might have popped his shoulder out. He's with the physio who's giving him a little bit. Yep. He might be. Yep. I think he's trying to pop it back in. I think Lolo's just got his shoulder put back in, and that is not fun, my friends. Claudio Lolo is his name. Let's find out. He's 23 years old. He's Albanian. Birthplace Albania. He's Greek. He's a forward, number 8. He is off right now getting treatment. So let's see if he comes back. Oh, Tomlinson cuts inside. Nice feet by number 14. Tomlinson shot again. Oh, save. A die. Oh, a die. Good save, mate. Good. I'm telling you, we're trying to replace a backup for Maka next year on the left wing back. Look at this kid right here. This kid Tomlinson is a good little player. I like him. I do like this channel. Cam, first time I've seen it in here. I like you too. And we are very welcome. Good to have you. Let's look at this. This kid is good. Is my man Ivan. How you doing, brother? Good to see you. How's everything? How you feeling? Ivan is 10 days away, something like that, from having a surgery on his back. Obviously, we are all in for him and helping him in whatever way we can. Washington says, morning, Ivan. Morning, Ivan. YT says, we're from the origins of Wimbledon. Search history, quick Google search. We're the real Wimbledon. The whole yeah. I mean, it's a lot there. There's a lot of history there. I know the history. I got it. I understand. And there's the little, how do you say it? The little like banter. Sometimes it gets too, lack of a better word, just too granular. People have talked about it for centuries, years. You know what I mean? Whatever. And I'm happy that rivalries are there, but gotta move on. Let's support football. Unfortunately, tonight, right now, is not your night, MK Dons. I want to see a good match. That's all I care about. I want to see a good match with the community. Enjoy it. Have everyone have their say in a good manner. But that's it. Wimbledon. The crazy game has beaten the social club. If anyone knows that one. I wish I could post a photo of Mullen standing with his hands raised above thousands of fans. Yes. Hey, Josh. Hey, everybody. JB65. How you doing? Good to see you, JB. Welcome. How are you? No, it sure isn't fun. I haven't happened in times. Yes. Oh, somebody is close to the mic, to the commentators, and dropping F-bombs like you read about. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Oh, Crawley breaking again. Left side. Are they in again? No, offside. Campbell's offside. Adam Campbell, 200th career senior appearance for him. Good on him. Can he get the dub? 2-0, 39-02 in the match, 5-0 in aggregate. Right now, we're looking at Crewe and Crawley. Couple of C's going in. I think it's the May 19th. Yeah, May 19th. We will definitely be doing that. It's a 5 a.m. shitstorm for me to wake up for that, but we will be doing the final watch along, whatever that may be. But we still have another half here. Can MK Dons pull out a miracle tonight? All on. Oh, that's a late tackle, son. What are you doing? Lolo's just had a late tackle on bait behind EAFC. I'd have that as a yellow card, and he does pull it out for a yellow card. Right? Did he card him? He did not card him. This is a bad tackle, son. Oh, that is a shit challenge. That should be a yellow card. That should definitely be a yellow card. No surprises by the looks of things. I could have been different. Couple little. Yeah, he did card him. Game is simmering a bit. It could get out of control, I think. A ref has to start carding people or else people are going to get injured. So people are going in left and right behind back tackles here. No surprises today. Looks like things. I mean, 2 good goals, but I think MK Dons had 2 strikes. Could be 2. They could have had 2 at least. But, we're still – this is swings and roundabouts. We're far away from anything happening. I Doncaster MK Dons in the final. I was really, really wrong. Cam – that is wrong. YT is a MK fan. Says our defense is awful, bro. No excuses. They bottled it for us, but next season we're winning the league. Put it on the house. Put the house on it. YT, you MK Dons to go up and win the league next season. Subs coming on for Crawley Town. I believe it's going to be Lolo. No, Forster. Forster coming off number 14. YT. Putting that in writing. Next year, MK Dons win the league. All right. Got to support your club. Yeah, extreme dislike for the Roger. Like talking about, yeah, it's a little. I don't have any makeup on. Are you saying I have makeup on? No, I don't. Crawley, I've been in the surprise package of top 4 leagues this year. I think Crawley looked good. I think Doncaster, although they lost yesterday, their streak at the end of the season, yeah, it's crazy. Forster pulls the headband off. Harry Forster, that's off. Kellen Gordon is coming on, number 2. I'm not sure what happened to Forster. I didn't see how he went down, but he doesn't look happy. He's going right down the tunnel. Just going to go for a quick shower. Physio check and right down the tunnel. The guy that just came on is Kellen Gordon, number 2. And he is a defender, 26 years old. 23 starts, 11 subs, 1 goal, 1 assist. So Crawley Town are in massive control of this game. Adai is literally, the goalkeeper is literally outside his box, just booting the ball long. Thumps it long. Orsi gets it. Oh, keeper gets it. 42 minutes in, 2-0. What are we doing at halftime? YT, you want to come and have your say at halftime about your side going down? Are there any Crawley fans in the chat? There's 80-something people in there on all 3 platforms. Any Crawley fans in there? Bait in the box. Oh, that's in. Maxine. Oh, Jesus H. That just sums up the afternoon so far. Gilby just put one back home. My only take on this match so far is that I like Tomlinson. Williamson, the manager, sitting down, little fluff of the eyes, like, this went bad. Don't know how. So Maguire played at Sheffield FC with Ryan Cresswell was the manager. Sheffield FC is a non-league club. They're building a new stadium, and he was there for a while. Now he's at Crawley Town. This is great. The brother of Harry Maguire. More boiled peanuts. I don't get that, Barton. Tell me what that means. Like, they're gonna put the add-ons in a second. I think he said 3 minutes. Tucker. MK Don's just trying to get a little possession here. They need to literally do a 1-1-10. A 1-1-9. They want to beat this out. Throw in MK. Only 5,000 Crawley fans in the world. Well, got to support someone, right? Dean got a free kick. Just on the outside, left side here. Going to put it in the box. Get everyone in the box. Just drop you a fall. I like your mannerisms. Respect your defense is shocking, but we'll be back. Yes. Always welcome, YT. Always welcome. So I'll drop you. Once I see it, I'll get on you. Free kick here. So as you can see on there, Castore is MK Don's kit designer. Is that who we're getting next year for us? Let's see this free kick real quick. Everyone's in the box. A lot of argy-bargy. Left footer, back stick. Oh, it's one. Oh, they got one back. Lifeline, baby. Dean just did the. Get out of here. Okay. You bastard. You shouldn't be on the goddamn pitch. MK Dons have a lifeline. Here it is. So it's free kick. He looks to be offside, not going to lie. Ball in to the back stick, number 4. Tucker puts it back in the mixer. And Dean, with his left boot, just strikes at it. Donnie on the spot. Does one of these. Looked to be offside a bit, but there's no VAR. Adai went through his 5-hole. And it is 2-1 on the night going into the second half. It is not done yet. The goose is not cooked. The juice is still loose. And the Crawley manager got off the bench because he's like, he left his technical area. How bad do you want it, son? How bad do you want it? They got to find 4 now. But, hey, game on? Not yet. It's not game on yet. But, you're saying there's a chance. So you're saying there's a chance. 2-1 on the evening, 5-1 on the ag. Let's see here. Sorry, I'm going to try to change the score. Touching buttons again. MK Crewe. Touching buttons. It is a big ask for the evening, but stranger things have happened. Football is a crazy match, and so is life. Football is life. 5 minutes of extra time here. We're 2 minutes and 23 seconds in. Oh, over the top here. Crawley couldn't respond. Chips the keeper. Offside. Cleared away off the line. Offside. No, he wasn't offside. He cleared away. All right. Vamos. Let's do this. 5 minutes of injury time. MK to score 5 in the second half, says Kim. Welcome, welcome. We live in Crawley. Cool to find you. Wife from Chicago. Anthony, cool. Nice to meet you, and happy to have you on board. There's me losing focus. There you go. Come on. There you go. There's me losing focus. That's a high line for MK Dons. All over the shop too. All over the shop. Anthony, welcome, welcome. Yes, we're a Wrexham channel, but that's why it's called the Local Pundit, because we have pundit everywhere, and everyone is welcome. And we'll cover other teams as well. So welcome. Put them on a slow cooker on game day. Yes. Marie says, "Did you see the interview with Tim Edwards and Fearless of Devotion? Teach me how to Wrexham. Really entertaining." I did not see it, but I did see that he did interview him. I don't watch a lot of other content. Not gonna lie, not because I don't appreciate it or what everyone else is doing. I simply don't have time. I don't have time, and life has been turned upside down the last couple of days. So, trying to figure it out. But I'm sure it's great, and so go support him. I think it's awesome. Maybe we'll have him on the show too. Dean with a nice goal. That's 16 for him, I think. We really should scoop him up. He's a nice Dalby upgrade. Well, I like Max Dean, but I don't know, Carol, if you're coming in a little late, who is also a Local Pundit member, FYI. He had a stomp earlier on Williams, and I don't like that shit. So, Josh, looks like Crawley got it done. You spoke too soon, Ken. You spoke too soon. MK might as well go 3 strikers in the second half. I like the Dumb and Dumber reference. Yeah. See, you got that, Nick. What's up? Free kick to MK again. It's going to be on the other side now, about 45 yards out. Who's going to take it? Big high line here for them. Sweeped in with his left boot, cleared away by Williams, his goal scorer. Don't clear their lines. We are at 4 minutes and 58 seconds of added time, or extra time, sorry. The boots one back in the box, dumps one long. That's going to go off for a goal kick. Too much mustard on that hot dog, just a bit outside. There we go. The Edwards interview was like 16 hours long. That's a lot of hours. It's a lot of hours. When I do interviews, I try to keep them at 35 to 45 minutes, depending on how the conversation's going. They want to put them out. They don't want to keep it moving and to have an arc to it. That's what I like to do. Also, we are having a recorded interview with Neil Roberts, Robbo, on Wednesday. I still need to do my research on it. Dean, nice feet down. We'll talk about that at halftime, okay? Okay, MK Dons, one last attack here. They're over the 5.5. Lofthouse comes in the box, still going, in the box, shot, blocked. Picked up by Tomlinson. Haven't cleared their lines yet, still going, push through, get in the box, son. How much extra time? We're at 6 minutes of extra time with a 5. Put it in the box, put it in the box. Tomlinson rolls it, step over, in the box, great cross. Oh, clears everybody. And Dean lets it go out. It's going to be a Crawley Town throw. Game's over, but it's not over. Game's over, but it's not over. McGuire with the throw in. Much Wrexham enthusiasm, especially for the kid. Yeah. There you go. Halftime's going to blow right now. There we go. And so it is, just like you are. It's halftime. Halftime. Crawley Town 2, MK Dons 1. Gave it a little bit of the goose there. So let's see. 20-second goal for Orsi. Jay Williams got the first one 3 minutes in. Max Dean got one about 47 minutes in. But yes, let's see. So it's a 5-1 on aggregate. 5-1 on aggregate. 2-1 lead at halftime here. Let's give me a hot second to take a second here myself. And I will get back and we'll talk what we're going to do at halftime. Have a little bit of a chat. So give me 1 second. I think what's his name's going to, I think Shell might pop in for a second. So I will, we'll talk about Robbo in a second. Give me a second. We are back. Josh needs a fireplace in full effect. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. That thing burns awesome. Love that thing. Custom there too. What's wrong with the depth of field tonight? Okay. Welcome back. Sorry about that. I needed to just do a couple things. Halftime things that we do, let's see here. So the Robbo. So yeah, Neil Roberts interview on Wednesday that was hooked up by Chris. Sorry, I just want to get his name right because I'm pretty sure by Chris. Yes, it is Chris, obviously. But yeah, that's on. He hooked that up. Was it? Yeah, he hooked that up. That's all set up. And so we're going to talk to him. Or was it Matt Al? I don't know. Somebody set it up. Anyways, I need questions for him. So DM me what you'd like me to ask. And we'll do it on a Wednesday. Going to record. I would like to do some of these live, but I don't. So here's the thing. I don't know these people. So when we first start, as you can see, everyone I meet, it is literally, hey, how are you? I'm Josh. Thanks for coming on. I really appreciate it. Okay, I'm going to push record, and then we go. So maybe on the second or a third that I have interviews with some people, we get to know each other. Like the Tommy one was fantastic. I love talking to Tommy. He's great. Love to have him back on. But like maybe on the second or third time, I'll do a live, because I don't want to just, just put it out there like, hey, we're live, and then go into it. I think that's a little disrespectful. just to them, because it could go tits up and they don't want to be, but either way. But so get your questions in. We're going to do that Wednesday. I'm going to do my research on him as well, on Neil Roberts. I think it's great. I think he's opened Vault 33 as well. So yeah, I'm going to be doing that and I'm trying to get a lot more interviews. It's tough. A lot of these folks, they go on to all these shows and everything like that, but we're just starting out. Here we go. So it'll take time. It'll take time for us to get our word out there. But we're trying. So what else is going on here? Let's see. So the Bravo's interview on Wednesday. Max Dean might be on Wrexham's radar. So Kim, I like the look of him. I think he's got a good goal there. I think he's got how many goals this season? Let me look him up real quick while we do this. Let me see. Here's Max Dean. 23 starts, 7 subs, 15 goals, 5 assists, 94. I don't know what SH. What's SH? Don't know what that means, but I should know what that means. 94 shots. I don't know. Goals, 5. That's a good for a 20-year-old. That is good. He's English. He's obviously scored tonight. I like the look of him. But I don't like the fact that he stomped Williams, and he definitely did it. No one's perfect, but he ain't gonna fit in my club. Stopping people. I'm going to look him up real quick as we're doing halftime stuff. Let me see halftime stuff. What's his name? What the fuck? Who are we watching here? MK Dons. MK Dons. Milton Keynes Dons. Get your. Here he is. Max Dean, center forward. Obviously, he's 20. Okay, they're saying he's about 250K. That was at the start of the season, 19. Center forward, right winger. I mean, he's got the profile I like. Whether or not we want to get him over the line and bring him here, I'm not sure. Talking about a few things. This was from yesterday. We were talking about a few things from there, but yeah, we were talking about the team coming back in preseason, which is great. Andy echoes the sounds of silence. Yes. Andy and Garfunkel. Yeah, good. That's old school music, man. That's good stuff. Josh needs a fireplace in full effect. Watch episode about Robbo. Welcome to Wrexham Series 2 about him and his daughter. Andy, what episode is that? Please let me know. Someone drop it in. I'm going to drop in the StreamYard. If anyone wants to come in and have a halftime chat or pop in and just do their thing. You missed a trick night. You should have watched along with the Eurovision song contest instead. YouTube it if you don't know what it is. I know what Eurovision is because I saw the movie. You should, but send me the link. I'd love to check that out. That is Matt from Racecourse Ramble. Racecourse Ramble, another great guy, another good Wrexham supporter, a podcaster as well. Awesome. I love it. 2 ticks. I'll look. Okay, cool. Yeah, give it a sec. But I'd like to know. I do know that there was an episode. I don't remember which one it is, but yeah, get your questions in for Robbo, and let's see what it is. I need to do my research as well and find out about him. So that I'm excited to do that. I'm really excited to do that. Eurovision. Did anyone see the Eurovision movie with Will Ferrell? The music was actually really good in it. Music actually really good in it. And on that note too, I'm going to call Matt out here. My favorite movie so far this year. I know it's halftime. We're just bullshitting here. My favorite movie so far, fun, was The Fall Guy. I love that. I know mentioned on here. It's so much fun. I loved it. They shot it down in Australia with our boy Ken. But so much fun. If you haven't seen it yet, go check out The Fall Guy. Like just a movie that knew what it was. Really, I think that sometimes, you just need one of those movies. It's like kind of big, dumb, and good looking, high mileage, body damage, mustache. Let's go. I love it. There we go. That might be the new out. So Ken says, I left yesterday and went all the way to the penalty shootout. Crawley thought to Wembley. Yeah. Ken's a part-timer. Came in, dropped in, put a cowboy hat on, had to go golf a bit. I stayed there for 9 hours, exhausted, and I watched the full match, full 90. Then I went 120. Then we went to Penno shootout, and there you go. Eurovision way too political. Eurovision is way too loud. No politics, no religion, but I don't know anything about it. But yes, Kim, not on you. I'm just saying I don't get into it. But I don't know why. I don't care. Funny movie. Yes, Marie from SoCal. Marie from SoCal is just up the street. Actually, we're in Palm Desert right now. That's where we're at, Palm Desert. Vincente's up the street. Vincente's up the street. Leon, not for me is what? No for me. What? Fall Guy? No for you what? Love to know. Let's see. Is there any news that happened today in regards to anything else? Didn't Bromley go up? Bromley. Is it Bromley that went up today? Bromley FC? Who went up today? Bromley FC. Oh, there you go. No. Who went up today out of the National League? Does anyone know? I'm thinking, I know I had a B in it. What the hell was wrong with me? Hold on. Where is it? I saw that earlier. Luton fans. Oh, God. Luton fans brought with the stewards. Oh, yeah. This is what we talked about yesterday. Como's going up. By the way, this is great, too. So Como's going up, and they're talking about bringing Jamie Vardy in. So all that talk about us bringing Jamie Vardy in, yeah, who knows? All that stuff is crazy. But this was the game. Yes, what is wrong with this stupid thing here? I can't figure it out. Oh well, I can't figure it out. Fall Guy was awesome. The dangerous couple says hi. Why are you a dangerous couple? I want to know why you're a dangerous couple. Fall Guy was really good. Yes, really, really good. It's just like I said, big, dumb, and good looking. No, there's Burnley got relegated. Yeah, I know that. Burnley's relegated. Burnley, Sheffield, and it's going down to the wire, but it looks like Luton Town are going to go back down, which is unfortunate because I like them, but I like Nottingham Forest better. I do like Nottingham Forest better. So we are, Wrexham for our folks. We are one away from being in the championship. So I want to go for it. I want to be in the championship and play all these big clubs. Next year we have a big task. But, if Sheffield United, who I don't feel are going to be primed to go up next year, back up, I think they have they have some issues they need to work out on their own end. But, it's going to be an interesting summer. Again, there's not much out there for the Wrexham information today. So I'm actually glad we're doing a show. End of the season, there's a gallery here that I was looking at this morning for the women's team, which I thought was pretty cool. This was the Top Flight campaign. Take a look back at the women's impressive season, which I thought was pretty cool. Great shots there. I still don't know. There's Hughes just rising above. Why did she not start that last match? I have no idea. What did I miss? Is there a trick that I missed? This was on the Wrexham website. That's a great photo right there. Of the ladies, but I'm still confused why they did not. That's a great shot too. Why they didn't start her? So someone tell me that. But this was on the website this morning, but not much news. Let me see if I'm going to Google Wrexham transfer news. There you go. Let's see what's going on here. This guy I don't know too much about. I don't know if we can. Summer boost is target available on free. This one was 3 days ago. A lot of crap. We're going to be connected to a lot of players this summer. Who are they talking about here? I hate website. Who's this guy? Virtue. I don't know. Who's this guy? Virtue from Lincoln City. Was this brought up earlier? Let's look this guy up. Blackpool. I'm gonna look this guy up. Apparently, this guy is on the list. Or Blackpool. Still halftime. Nothing's happening yet, obviously. I thought that, what's his name was going to come in? Virtue. Where is he? Okay, game about to come back on, so this might have to wait. There he is. Matty Virtue. MK Dons are going to make a sub here, and so are Crawley Town at halftime. Number 9 coming on. Harrison is coming on, number 9. For Lewis Bate, number 50 is going off. All right, this is crap. I'll get to that later. About bringing the MK Dons player, Leon says. There he is, Matty Virtue. This guy they were talking about, I don't know. He's center midfielder. He is 27 years old. He looks like he's 18 years old there, maybe 15. Mukena is getting brought on too, but Crawley Town, fresh legs for them. But okay, this is the guy we were looking at. Not sure, 27 years old, English central midfielder, value of 300,000 pounds. We'll see. All right. Well, let's get back into this match. That's why we're here, right? I don't want to get yelled at again. Hoping Oxford beat Bolton would be a great away day at Bolton. Yes, Leon Rex, it would be a great away day. MK Dons have to go all out for this half. Yes, they do. And I'll let you know when the game is on. The false kick there. Nope. Crawley. There you go. Second period's underway. I'll count it out when we go. Crawley Town going right to left today, or in the second half, and they're in their full red kit. MK Dons going left to right. Have it all to do. It's 5-1 on aggregate, 2-1 on the night. They got the Max Dean ball back. Number 29. What the hell's his name? In the box. Go on now. Where's my names here? They crawled one back. It's 2-1 on the night. Do MK Dons have the magic in their boots to figure this out? We are at 45, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. That's where we're at. Again, I'll say it again. Whoever knows someone who knows OBS, reach out to me. I want someone to build it for me. We're not going to do the no clock anymore. We're going to get on OBS. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. And smash a like. Get involved with like 230 subs from 1,000, and get your memberships, local pundit memberships. And get involved into the Discord. I'll put the Discord in the chat as well. Put the Discord in the chat. McGuire's having an argument with his own manager here. I'm going to put the Discord in the chat as well for people to join. If I can figure that out in a second here. One second. We have 99 members in the Discord. 99 members. So who's going to be the 100th member? I want the actual F. Here's what happens when I start touching buttons. Shit. There we go. All right, it's in the Discord. There we go. Done. Come back here. I just effed everything up. Off. Sorry, I lost the game. Told you, I lost the game. Start touching buttons and lost the game. Nothing happened. Okay, can MK Dons come back here? Let's see if we got. There you go. Okay, second half starting. Yes, Leon, we are in. Let's rock and roll. Subs at halftime where Bait came off for MK Dons. And who the hell came on? What the fuck? Why? I hate it. I need a better app here to watch the matches here. Bait came on and Bait came off, Harrison came on, and William Wright came off, and Joe Mukwena came off. Okay, Crawley are in here. Lolos slides it in. Square ball. Oiso. Oh, that might be the easiest goal. Oh, my days. Orsi just slid one in. MK Dons just got kicked right in the dick. Oh, that sucks balls. Wow. Get your carving knife out. The carving knife is in, and the turkey could be done now. He looked offside to me. He looked offside. Here we go. Build up play. MK lose the ball in the mid, high up the pitch. Kelly slides one into Orso, who is onside. Square. I don't know. VAR might have called that off. They just carved them open right there. That was too easy. That shit was too easy. We're going Sizzler. We're going Sizzler. There you go. Kelly with a nice ball. Just square ball to Orsi. Just tapped it in. He didn't even look. Yep, just doing a little lasso. We're going Sizzler. Crawley are going to Wembley. There you go. Perfect start, and that just punched him at 3-1 on the evening. 6-0 aggregate, and I will change the score if I can figure it out in a second here. That is, Max Dean is having a row with himself. Went down to the box there. It's not happening, son. Crawley Town 3. That is a sixer. That is a sixer. Shoulder from Gordon on Dean. That could have been a bit of a peno. Maybe. That looked a little, I might have thought about that. Big kick by the MK Dons keeper. 7 shots to 5. They're saying I'm trying to change the score here. Here I am, touching buttons. 3-1. 6-1 on aggregate. If I'm a betting man, saying this one is done. But we're here. I dropped into Discord. People would come have a chat, so listen to me talk about a dead game. But happy to have almost 100 people in here. So drop a like if you have a chance, and get involved. What else are we going to talk about rather than the game? All right, here we go. Series 2, Ep 6, Ballers, Neil and Mia Roberts, 11 minutes. Okay, you're an absolute legend, Andy. I appreciate that. Thank you. And I will do that. That is reference to the Neil Roberts interview that we have on Wednesday, the record. So get your questions in so we can have a nice, good talk with them. And we always start it out. We always start out our interviews, don't you? Does anyone know how do we start our interviews out? Before I give it away, MK trying to break free here. Lofthouse giving pressure here. Justin, Messi in talks to transfer to Wrexham. Just wait, hold on, wait. Leo. Yeah. You going? How much? Free? Messi on a free? Yeah, we got him. Let's do it. All right. See you on Tuesday. Bye. Messi's in. We got him. Leo's agent just called. He's in. I was about to say he passed it when the guy was definitely offside. I think he was offside in that goal, to be honest, Nick. I think he was offside. This must be sixing. Yeah, this is sixer. Crawley are making subs. 2 subs are coming on. Rose is coming on. Is it Rose or Rose? Orsi's coming off. Jack Rolls is coming on. And Lolo's is coming off as well. Hit my Lolo. What are you arguing about? A lot of instructions. Williams is coming off. Goal scorer. Question. Do offside passes not count if you're already within 18-yard? No. Lolo's pissed coming off. Get your fresh haircut and go to the bench, son. You're going up. You're going to Wembley, I think. No. So I think it's the first pass. No, the 18-yard has nothing to do with it. The first pass, and he passed it back. I don't think he was. I think the pass went into Kelly, and Kelly passed it back, but Kelly was onside. So I don't know. I thought he was off, in my opinion. Slow sports news. No comeback for MK Dons. What's going on, brother? It's been a while. How are you, my friend? How are you? I'd be very surprised if. Yes. Oh, it's surprised. It's probably 5,001. Good to see you, brother. Hope you're well. Slow sports news. Great member of the Manchester United community for the United Stand. Good guy. 53-25 in. Lovely to see you as well. My guy. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. There's a link in there. People want to come in and have a chat. This game is 3-1, Crawley Town. And they are headed to Wembley to face Crewe Alexandra. Whatever part of Alexandra or Alexandra. Channel up. 608 Discord 100. Did he come back? Did we hit 100 in the Discord? Hold on. Wait a second here. We hit 100 in the Discord. That is great. Ivan just bringing the wood. We hit 100 in the Discord. That's awesome. I think he was already there, wasn't he? But there we go. 100 in the Discord. How about it? Scotty doesn't know. Anyone pull that reference out, let me know. Scotty doesn't know. No one's going to pull that out. I guarantee it. No one's going to pull that out. Breaking news from down under. Oh, Max Keane had a nice little poke outside there. Offside. Travis Kelce deciding keeper Wrexham, try to say come over our new mascot. Yeah. I love the new album's great. He ain't going anywhere. He's doing shows like I could Who's Smarter Than a Sixth Grader or whatever the hell he's doing. MK Don's bringing on some new blood. I don't know who that is. I'll let you know when they make him up. Email, really? Because that don't even happen there. It's Saturday. Scotty doesn't know. Ken knew it first. And yes, there you go. Channel up 608 to 100 Discord. We do have 100 Discord. If you're not in the Discord, you are missing out. You're absolutely missing out. It's a bad day for you if you're not in the Discord. Let's check something out. Subs coming on for NK Dons. Jack Payne coming off. MJ Williams on, number 6. And who else is coming off? Weirney came on, and Stephen Weirney's off. And Emre Treze? Jesus H. The fucking names. Everyone's fucking John. Everyone is John. That's it. You're all John. John and Jane. That's it. All the freaking names. Emre Tezgal. Emre Tezgal. There you go. MK could be in here trying 1-on-5. Tries to find somebody. No dice. Emre Tezgal is 18 years old. He just came on for Crawley Town. Yeah, I don't think he's played that much. But 5 starts, 3 goals, 3 assists. That's actually not that bad. 5 starts, 11. He's played 17 matches total, whatever it is there. He's 18 years old. There you go. Is he any good? We'll find out. So he's on for MK Dons. It's YT. We won the cup in 88. All MK we are. So, hey, YT made a big shout out. And there's my guy. I made a big shout out to, they're going to win the league next year. What do you need to do to improve from what you did this year? Give me a thumbs. Yeah. Hey, brother. No, yes. I don't think you can hear us. What can you do for next year to get up and win that league? Oh, yeah.
Hello, everyone.
Hello. How are you?
Good. Just back. I was at a little Eurovision party.
What the fuck is the Eurovision? Oh, shit.
Of course, you're American. You wouldn't know about this.
I know what
it's only the biggest song contest in the world.
I know what it is. I didn't know like tonight was like tonight is your night, bro. But what did I miss?
Well, Ireland's not going to win it.
Oh man, I love that shirt though. The shirt is shirting. The shirt is shirting. Yeah.
Summer.
Summertime.
I even brushed my hair.
You were at a Eurovision party. What is that like?
That's okay. Just a few neighbors in the club room.
Nice. Okay, somebody got it. I said Scotty doesn't know, and he got it right. Was that a Google, Nick, or did you get it right? Did you know that? Oh yes, I did Google that shit. God damn it. I wanted someone to get it. Have a defensive clear out. We're the best attacking team in the league, but our defense is more than awful. Okay, talking about MK Dons. Aside from Eurovision, what do you think so far, Shell?
Well, I haven't been able to watch this match so far because I was watching the Eurovision, but it looks like MK is getting spanked, which is nice.
Yeah, they're getting spanked. Everyone hates that. I'm going to Google Eurovision while you Eurovision 2024. Was it the final tonight?
Yeah, it's the finals on right now.
Oh.
Yeah. So Ireland was number 10, and they just finished a few minutes ago. There's 25 entrants.
Okay. Is this what I'm doing here? Is this it? Is that it?
Yeah, that's the guy who got banned from the tournament.
Oh, okay.
He did something silly, apparently.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, that's the Dutch entry.
Oh, okay. So do you want to ask, because this game is really good? Do you want to describe Eurovision to our audience while we're here?
Do they really not know what it is?
Why? I mean, like, why not? By the way, YT is a MK Dons fan. He says, "Well, we're getting spanked, but could be worse." Oh, gee! Whoa! Hey! No! Shots fired!
Shots fired!
Oh my days! Now we're going to talk about Eurovision. Tell us about Eurovision. So, because I want to know a little bit more deeper. I did see the movie, which makes me the dumb American. How's that?
Okay. Well, I watched the first 10, and none of them were good.
Mm-hmm.
So,
so it's a song. Eurovision. I'm gonna just Google it. Here we go. Ready?
I will say, I think Ireland is still sharing the record for most wins.
Okay.
Unless it changed over the last couple of years.
So, all right, ready? Here we go. 60 minutes in, just FYI, if anyone wants to know, if anyone cares. Eurovision Song Contest, often known as simply as Eurovision, it's by ESC, International Song Competition, organized annually by the European Broadcasting Union. Each participating country submits an original song to be performed live and transmitted to the national broadcaster via Eurovision and Euroradio networks, while with competing countries then casting votes for the other countries' songs to determine the winner. All right, there you go.
Okay, so quick quiz, pop quiz.
Hot shot.
Okay, Ireland is shared with the record for most wins. So who are we sharing the title with?
Ooh, don't Google it.
In the chat. Come on, guys.
Come on. I'll Google it. Do you know the answer?
Yeah, because I just checked. No, I had to confirm we were still with the record. Because I haven't watched it the last couple of years. So,
I mean, we're competing.
Anthony has it.
Whoa!
Anthony Quinnell with the answer. Sweden. Wow. Okay. Next question. If you've already Googled this one, how many wins do we both have?
I like it.
Guesses in chat. Come on, throw some numbers.
Don't Google. Do the best not to Google. I love this. What'd you think, by the way, as we're doing this, what did you think of yesterday's match, them losing, Doncaster?
Dropping the ball. Ball. Yeah.
It's just...
it's a shame.
Yeah.
Yellow card. Yeah.
Where are you at? What number? Well, how far are you at?
62-30.
Oh, you're ahead of me. Are you ahead of me? You are ahead of me. Let me see if I'll catch up to you. I'm about 8 seconds behind. Is that right?
Okay. Anthony Quinnell is wrong with 6.
Good. That means he didn't go. Oh, that's totally a card.
And look at our boy Ken stirring things up. Is Ireland in Europe?
Oh, jeez.
Well, considering he actually thinks we're English or British, maybe he's not the best person to understand these things.
We don't want to stretch it,
But which part of Australia is New Zealand in?
Oh God! There we go. Free kick to Crawley Town. They can make it 7 here. So he guessed 6. Sweden. So how many do you have? I mean, for the chat. What's the question again?
How many wins do we both have because we're sharing the title for most wins? Sweden and Ireland.
Sweden. Ken says British enough. Is it? Yeah.
Australia is more British than we are.
Love it. I love it. Here we go. There you go.
Johnny Logan won at least 6 times. Not quite, but he did win a few times.
Who's
which
Johnny?
Is no longer allowed. Johnny Logan.
So I'm going to look this up. I'm totally I'm going to totally play just armchair guy here. Johnny Logan.
No one else seems to be guessing.
Yeah, Eurovision 2024.
Okay, if you don't know the number, guess is it higher or lower than 6?
Is this Johnny Logan? Is that Johnny Logan?
Yeah.
He's like the Hasselhoff of Eurovision.
8 is incorrect.
Hi, Binkser. Hey. Sorry, my cat just woke up. 8 is incorrect. So higher or lower? So 6, 5, 4, 5. Ken is
incorrect.
Ken is a convict. I'll be right back.
Incorrect.
I'm gonna give you the floor because I got to take care of it.
7. There we go. Nick Donlan.
Do not.
7 is the correct answer.
There we go. Done.
And Ireland has not won it in many, many years. Why have we not won it in many, many years? Because of cheating in the voting. When it was a public vote, we won it a lot because of talent. When it became a jury vote, they started voting for their neighbours, and it became a game of friends. And unfortunately, because our neighbours are England and we don't like them and they don't like us, they don't give us any points, so we never win anymore. Plus, we don't really want to win because we can't afford to host the event, because the event is huge. And if you want proof of the fact we don't want to win, we sent a stuffed turkey one year called Dustin the turkey, to sing a song at Eurovision. Search that in YouTube if you want to have a laugh. Dustin the turkey singing at Eurovision. Ooh, penalty in the football. Doesn't look like it's on the spot to me.
No, that looks up front, no? What minute are you at? 66-12?
20.
Oh, you're ahead of me.
Okay, I'll say nothing then.
I'll look in your eyeballs and I'll see if I can. Oh, God. Wow. That was a save.
Penalty was saved. Lovely dive by the keeper.
Wow. What do you think of this kid, Dean? Thoughts?
Who?
Max Dean, the kid that just took the pen out?
Is that the guy who stamped?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck him.
Right? Yeah. That's what I think.
If I was even considering him, I would have dumped him now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I thought the same thing. I'm like,
I'm not having that shit in my team. I'm sorry.
No, hell no. The only guy we need to, I mean, even, listen, Macca is Macca. I get it. But like, you know, at 20 years old, come on now. Yeah.
Macca would never do that.
I don't think he would. I don't think he would. But that's no. I mean, he looked down. Yeah, I'm not doing that. This one's for you. Steve Barton, real question. How many times has America saved? Oh, God. Jesus.
Oh, come on, that was funny.
Yeah. Oh, man. That guy's fired. This guy's a good keeper, Ajay. Good keeper. Big 6'4", you know?
Yeah, I didn't see that because I only have the chat for YouTube.
Yeah, I gotta get you sorted. There's a whole backstory. I'll tell you later on all that stuff. Just FYI.
Yeah.
Do you not? Oh, because he's on. Is he on YouTube or no? Where are you at?
No, that comment you put up for a second then took back down quickly. It must have been X or something.
Okay. Yeah.
I only have the YouTube open at the moment, so I don't see any other comments.
Macca plays hard, but he doesn't stomp players. It's very true. Doesn't.
Bad pass.
Oh, yeah, you're a couple. Yeah. So obviously, right now we're looking at Crawley versus Crewe, right?
Yeah.
Who do you like better? I mean, it's a good matchup. That's a really good matchup. They both like good. I mean, MK. You know, it's a good matchup.
Do you know what though? Like, okay, I know it's getting late in the match and they don't really have any time left, but have they looked like this the entire match? Because they don't look up for it.
No, so I think so. They scored 3 minutes in. They got scored on. Obviously,
yeah,
you know,
yeah. I saw that bit.
Yeah, so I think they had a little bit of possession. It wasn't like, oh, we need to go out. I mean, it wasn't out of hand. You know, I thought they could have done a little better. They weren't. I thought Crawley kind of controlled it. I think Crawley looked very comfortable, but although they made a couple mistakes. Like the goalkeeper was far out. He's out out of his box. Made a couple mistakes. It could have been different. Like they could have scored a couple goals. They could have. They probably should have. But MK Dons just you're right. Maybe they just huffed and puffed, but not enough. Oh, there you go. But now when you're 6-1 up, they have a couple good players. I do like this kid, Tomlinson. Did you get a look at him? Number 14 for MK Dons? Shell.
Sorry. I was reading the chat. Are you reading it?
Which one am I looking at? Is it Nick Donlan?
Talking about Maka. Yeah, talking about Maka.
Maka that plays upper doesn't stop. I got that. He puts in headlocks. Yeah, okay, got it. Friendly hello. Which actually is still a hell more sportsmanlike than stomping someone's box. No, it's true. You saw that, right? Like, I mean,
yes, I did.
He looked down and made sure that he found his spot.
Yeah.
And I bet you, even if they were looking at him, you see that you're like, okay, there's a discipline problem there. And you think that first of all, forget Parkinson, right? You think that it's like Maka, for example, or you think that any of those players would allow that to happen? No way. You're gonna stop that guy. No way. Absolutely no way. But I do like this kid Tomlinson, number 14 for MK Dons. I take him. He's really good. Really good.
Yeah. But see, this is just me now. I couldn't be a manager at any of these sort of levels because I would have pulled him off immediately for that.
You would have pulled off Dean? Yeah?
Yeah, I would have. If he was my player.
Yeah.
Don't care. Yeah. Get off.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing. Like my kid goes to ice hockey.
Yeah.
And I see some of the kids lashing out. I put some of this in the Discord the other week. I was at a tournament, and it's an under-10s tournament. Mm-hmm. And these are supposed to be some of the best kids. It was a AAA tournament. Mm-hmm. And in the bronze match, which our team wasn't playing in because we were in the final, I saw some ridiculous stuff. A kid went down.
I saw that. Yeah. Yep. Go ahead.
Yeah, kid went down, mm-hmm. and it wasn't a vicious tackle or anything. He was just upset about it. Mm-hmm. So he got back up, went over and swung for the kid that knocked him down. Mm-hmm. The ref came over, pushed him away and said, enough of that, mm-hmm. Get on with it. And he circled around the ref, went back and swung at the kid again. The ref came over and took hold of him this time, and the kid swung at the ref.
You're out.
So the ref basically hard ironed him.
What ages? Sorry, what age?
Under 10s.
Under
10s, and skated him over to his team and basically threw him at his own coach and said, he's off. Get out.
Good.
And right, so that was early in the match, and later in the match, a kid on the other team went down. Again, not particularly hard, but was unhappy about it. While he was on the ground, he aimed his blade straight at another player's leg. And had he connected, he would have connected behind the leg guard, so right in the back of the leg.
Yeah.
With blade straight on his leg. Could have done him a massive injury. And he got ejected too.
Good. Oh, shot! Oh! Golly. By the way, sorry. Yeah. There's a game. Yeah, nice shot by Orso there, by the way. Post, yeah. Who did the guy that passed away for the slit in his neck? Was that in Finland? You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I do know what you're talking about. That was in the UK.
It was.
Yeah, the player who did it was an ex-NHL player.
Yes.
And he has a history of being a dirty player.
Yeah.
So what happened was he went in for a tackle and was out of position. So he skated kind of away from the player and he threw up his trailing leg, mm-hmm. And swung it at the player.
Yep.
So what he was attempting to do was to basically kick the legs or the knee out
It was kind of like this.
of the other player.
Yep.
But he kind of lost a little bit of balance and went too low, which meant his leg went too high. And the other player who was coming in was leaning forward because he was trying to skate really quickly to attack the goal. So he had his head coming down. The other guy had his skate coming up and slit straight to his neck. And the last I heard of this, and I've heard no updates, a couple of months ago now, this was, the guy was charged with manslaughter.
Yeah, because
And I've heard nothing since.
Yeah, I that's why just bring it up. I know, I saw that too. I was like, that's not good. By the way, 74 minutes in, 3-1, still, kind of kicking around. Nothing's really going on. But
here's the time wasting.
Yeah, a lot of time wasting. They say that he was practicing a slice kick while he was playing. He's
I haven't heard that. I haven't heard he has been trying it for a while, but there is a older video that came out of him doing the same type of maneuver during a match, and it worked in that situation where he took out the legs of the attacking player. So he has used that maneuver before.
Okay, I read that wrong. My apologies, Ivan. That's on me. So that's a thing. That's a real. So okay.
Well, it's not supposed to be a thing. It's not a standard maneuver. Every player that I've heard of and all the people who came out afterwards said you do not lift your blade up off the ice ever. And basically that this type of maneuver is extremely dangerous. And aiming it the way he was intending it, he could very easily have taken him out at the knee and given serious injury anyway. So it was always a dangerous maneuver.
Yeah, it's
intent to cut or intent to injure. Yes, that's kind of true. So he was using it in a dangerous way.
Ivan, it links in there too. Have you? I don't know. Did Ivan play hockey? I don't know if he did. I'm not sure. He might have. I don't know. I'm not sure. MK players. MK Dons players booking their vacations on Tenerife. Yeah. This kid Max just put a shoulder into another guy here. I don't know if you saw that. Attitude, man. Attitude. That's crazy though. You think about sportsmanlike and things like that. Well, here's a shot. Oh, the keeper saved it. Went off the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you did, Ives. Yeah, I thought you did, Ivan. Yeah. Let me ask you this: who do you fancy in the final here?
Crawley.
You do?
Yeah, I think Crawley will take it over Crewe.
Crawley look like a complete team. Play the ball on the ground. Predictions: Crewe versus Crawley. I like the Crawley. I like the Crawley side. I mean, Crewe had a moment of magic yesterday. I think Crawley is a better full complete team.
Yeah.
And by the way, anything happens in the final, right? And you're at Wembley, big lights, big, all that crap. It happens to the best of us, But
yeah, I don't really mind who wins, to be honest, between a Crewe and Crawley. Neither bother me because I don't think they're going to be challenging next season.
Yep.
I don't want MK Dons simply because I don't like them, but on top of that, MK Dons do have financial backing and support. So if they were to go up a level, they will have some money to spend. There will be investment in players.
Right.
So that's just a very simple reason why I would want either of the other two to go up instead. I don't think they'll be as strong after the summer as MK Dons could potentially be.
Right. Competition. I was going to say, who has the money behind it? Who's that? Those the owners right there for Crawley Town?
Could be.
Look at that mustache. Sure. Mustache there. That guy's American. He's got a Brooklyn Dodgers hat on in the pink. Some people have Crawley for relegation, says Kim. Nick Donlan says, I think Crewe and Crawley will come down to penalty shootout. Yeah. We'll do the show. We will do that.
Could do. It could be a very tight match.
Yeah. I would say that I think Crawley's a more complete team. In my opinion.
Yeah, they've changed a lot since the first half where they lost a lot of points.
Yeah.
So, oh, I'm ahead.
He's ahead of me, so I can't.
Watch this one. This is nice.
Oh shit. Oh my days. Yeah. That no one wanted to tackle anybody in there. I'm gonna change the score. You want to walk through it? Oh my god. 7-1.
Spinning around, tapping the ball. And no one got on the end of it. They were all desperate not to give away a penalty. Yep. And then eventually the ball broke to number 11, whoever that is, and he just gave it a kick. Belt. Down left corner. Nice shot.
Jack Rolls, his name is. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That is a kicking.
But that is the type of defending you get when you can't give away a penalty.
Yeah, but at
like,
that point,
what can you do? You can't take him down.
No, you can't get him down. You got to be kind of like Olay it a little bit as you were. It's just listen, they're going to go into the final with confidence.
Yeah.
So, and also, to be fair, I'll say that coming back from what they did the other night against Donnie, they're going to come back with confidence too. So, yeah. So it'll be a good matchup. Matchup. Where's 7-0 Crawley? We're changing the score here. Hello, producer Ann. How are you? She does exist. Everyone says she does exist. I swear she exists.
Wave your hand.
What? She won't. Yeah. Can we at least see your hand? I'll see if I can get her to put a hand in. She's going to be mad at me either way. Oh, just a hand. Just a hand.
She can flip us off if she wants.
Hey.
Go on, tell her to flip us off.
She just ran away. God damn it. If I could take
Oh.
She just was like, not real. She's a bot. Oh, my days. That's not.
He's testing out one of Elon Musk's robots.
Yeah, I think so. I'll prove that she's real on my Instagram. How's that? But I won't show you her because she doesn't want that. There you go. I swear she's real.
Oy.
Yeah, that's her. She does exist.
Okay, if that picture doesn't have a newspaper with today's date on it, then sorry, not good enough.
This is our wedding. This is a video of our wedding.
You know what AI can do these days?
I know, right? Hold on, this is a better one. Here, how's that? Let's see if I can freeze it. There. That could be me and you. That could be me and you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man, that's embarrassing. She wouldn't even. I said, but she wouldn't even put her hand in. Those robots these days, Shell. You know what I mean?
Okay. Do you know what would be hilarious, right?
Yes.
Is if you go and take a real picture of producer Ann,
yeah,
and throw it into an AI, and get the AI to generate like 20 fake pictures of you with Ann, and then show them on screen. So none of them are real. Someone is choking and dying in the background, and I have no keys to check if he's okay.
Oh shit! I almost lost it. I apologize. Oh man, I almost lost it right there. Imaginary friends are the best. Josh is imaginary friend. Yeah, that we know. It's okay to be single. Oh man, golly. Sorry. Live stream. Mary, I just figured out why we could see the guy. He's like, yeah. Hey, it is a Crawley to beat Crewe, says Paul in Asia.
Yeah.
I think so. 84 minutes on the clock, by the way, everybody.
7-1 on aggregate.
I know that's embarrassing.
That's a kicking.
Yeah, that is a kicking. That's a kicking. Grinding my own burger for dinner. Looking forward to next week. Crawley wants to move up. Yeah. So that game's on. And you're ahead of me. That game is on at 5 a.m. We'll do. Oh, nice feet. Oh, careful. Okay, there you go.
Look at the face on Dean here.
Yeah.
When he gets up, look at his face.
Yeah. He's a little fiery, right? I don't mind it, but I don't like the stomp. I really just put me wrong, right?
Yeah.
Oh God. Nick, that is awful. Nick, Jesus H. Can you see that? Golly. Good ball in. There were people that her real name is X9413.
13.
Yeah. Well, my number is 13. My favorite number is 13. I was going to do Manchester United and Arsenal tomorrow.
Okay.
I don't know. Does anyone want to see that? Do we care?
It's Mother's Day tomorrow.
I know. It's Mother's Day tomorrow. But there's no real news, So
is it a late match?
No, it's 8 a.m. my time. So what time is that for you?
8 a.m. your time, and international, baby, people all around the world.
I know.
But
I'm the idiot. I get it. I'll do that.
Yeah, talk local time. What time is the match in the UK where it's been played? That's the only constant.
Oh, fuck off, all you guys. Hold on. You guys. 8:30 in the morning. Is it 8:30 or 10:30? Hold on. Sorry. Plus 8. 5:30. 5:30 match.
Okay.
In the UK. GMT. I don't know.
Yeah, I may not be available for that.
D might not pass Sparky's. No, he will not.
Dickhead rule.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I think that's the type of player who will be a pissy little bitch if he doesn't get to play.
So here's my thought on that. Let me roll back on this. Right. 86 minutes on the clock. The Crawley fans are celebrating way up top there. Here's my thought. Right.
Mm-hmm.
We love the dressing room, right? We want.
Yeah.
I don't mind someone that has a little bit of spite, a little spunk in them, a little fight in them. These guys are celebrating. Just a little bit of magic in his boots. The change of game. We don't really have that in the team. And maybe we need a little bit of that. For lack of a better word, I'm going to use this as bad, like a Ronaldo when he was coming up, somebody like that. I know it's not the same thing, but like someone with a little bit of a wild card. That's what I'm saying. What do you think?
Yeah, we do. We need that type of player,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't think he's the right type of player.
Okay.
Because this is something. Just very recently, I told you I watched Sunderland Till I Die.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Every single episode of that, there was something in it that I would love to have spoken about and discussed as a chat. And I may do some kind of watch along going through it just for that, because it was really interesting. And one of the things was the type of players that they had and how they had to be dealt with, and different types of players and all of this sort of stuff that was really relevant. And it did help me maybe be a little bit easier on Parky. That some of the stuff that he does do, like keeping the dressing room together, the ability to rotate players, keep everybody roughly happy. We haven't heard of any issues or real falling out in the changing room. That's not an easy thing to do.
Yeah.
Because in the show, there is a player who basically walked because he was being taken off at like 75 minutes, 78 minutes. And he was saying, no, I'm not being fucking taken off. I'm too good. I'm the best player in the world.
Yep.
And that's only the last 15, 20 minutes. And we've spoken about this. If you're an amazing player, you should be going balls to the wall and then being taken off for those last 15, 20 minutes.
Yep.
You give everything until you're about to drop.
Yeah.
And when I see you drop your pace, fall off, I know you're done for the match, and I'll swap you out.
Yep.
So, like, and that type of player would walk out on you because of that.
Yeah. I've been there. Yeah.
So it was just some concrete examples of areas where he would have been good with certain players like this, and there's so many different examples of different type of players and different issues we're going to run into in the future with more expensive players, with the younger players, and at the moment we don't have those younger players.
Let's take a bad example. Look at Marcus Rashford, right?
Okay.
Marcus Rashford doesn't want to play football. Like, he just doesn't want to do it. On a ton of money, has all things going on, doesn't want, he doesn't want to play football. But he's a super talented, but his mentality is in a different spot. By the way, come on, button to 90 minutes here. We'll see what the extra time is. But like guys like that, 4 minutes on extra time. I'm not saying he's a great footballer. He does great things offside, but like, you think a guy who's making $350,000 a week, £350 a week, is going to be like, listen to a manager that there's something to that, So as you said, you just made a great point. Moving up will cause more problems. How do we deal with that? So that's awesome.
Yeah.
Mr. Plain is spicy, but stopping another player, no, absolutely no. I don't think that's in his. I agree. And Shell brought that up earlier for sure. Yeah, she's off right now. I just turned her off too. But what do you think of that right here? This one.
Yeah, I could see McLean getting up off the ground and smashing someone in the face, if he felt that you had just done something dangerous enough, you know what I mean, to kind of risk his career or legs or whatever. I could see him being angry enough to get up and literally just swinging at someone.
Yeah.
But that's in return for something.
Yeah.
I would never see him go out of his way to do something like that. I can't see it with him.
But there's that's discipline, discipline in so many ways. Nick says, Ken or Tessa programming necessary makes sense.
Well, that's the problem with batteries. They have to go on standby sometimes.
I know.
We reload.
You got to reload. Got to reload. Justified. Absolutely justified. Okay, Crawley here. Yeah. I'm very impressed by Crawley's. Oh God, put it off your chest, son. Is that a hat trick? Jesus,
yeah, hat trick.
Hat trick off the tits. Yep. Hat trick. I mean, I'll change the score because we don't. That is a route for MK Dons. Wow. That is a baller session there for them, right? Wow. 5-1 on the night, 8-1 on Ag. I mean, see you in Wembley.
That offside was tight.
Where's that? Oh, he's off. He's way off. Yeah, number 10, he's off. Do we know, Shell, do you know if VAR will be for the final?
No.
It will not be in the final.
Oh, in the final for this? I don't believe so.
It's at Wembley, no?
Yeah, but I don't think they'll add it just for one match.
Why get it right? Not that VAR always gets it right, but
Jesus Christ. For a second I thought you were serious. I was about to go on a serious rant.
No, I'm just saying, like, sorry. VAR is like even today with the City game, I don't know if you saw some of it, was like there's fouls all over the I do not like VAR at all. 8-1 on aggregate, dangerous couple. 8-1.
Yeah. VAR in my opinion should not be used unless it is in a situation where it can get it 100% right.
Yeah. Well, here's my thought on offside stuff, and MK are in here. Shoot. Oh, off the post. I think it should be a body thing. If you're like, hey, bingo. Yeah. It should be a body thing. Arms like this. If you're running and your arms are out and they're like this or something like that. Sorry, like this. Like that's not. You're not ahead. So it should be like, I don't know. I would put like dots on all the guys. So like center mass and like do it like that. It's just, yeah. Josh's who's putting Josh's AI are next level. What the fuck? I have no idea who put that up. Oh, it's Ken. Bastard. Scum. Oh, I'm taking you off. Yeah, yeah.
Maxine again, like, look.
Yeah, did he kick again? Did he kick out again?
No, he just grabbed him by the shirt and swung him around 360 and dumped him on the ground.
Yeah, we're not. Hey, Ken, how you doing, brother?
Yeah, good.
Who's
Hi, producer Ann.
No, look, with the VAR, I'm too used to rugby VAR, which gets it right. That's
You
it.
can hear them because you can hear them.
You can hear them. You can hear the lot. I think what they should do, for me, with the VAR is very simple. You have screens at
Game
the
over.
side
Sorry.
of.
Sorry.
You have screens at the side of the pitch, right? And you get the referee to call his own VAR, basically.
Mhm.
And what you do is the referee should use it when he is not sure exactly what happened, when he believes it, but another angle will show him something different.
Mhm.
You can always have a second referee who maybe can institute the VAR as well, but then it's the main ref who comes over. He takes a quick look at the second angle, the third angle, the fourth angle,
Mhm.
and in real time only, no pausing, no slowing it down, nothing. Real time, real time, real time. He checks the other angles, and as soon as he knows he's correct, he doesn't need to watch the other ones, and you take your decision. And that's it. And he countermands his own decisions, because the one thing that they don't seem to like is people at the other end countermanding their decisions. And conversely, the people who are down there countermanding it know these people and don't want to counteract them and make them look stupid.
Mhm.
You won't look stupid if you do it to yourself.
Yeah. Yep. Game is over, by the way. I agree, and that's a good shout right there. Game is over. Hat trick for Orsi. This is an actual shellacking there. But no, I think they need to. VAR is so far off from where it needs to be, in my opinion.
But they're using it for subjective calls, and that's the problem.
Yeah.
They're using it for certain things that are way too subjective, and the rules that they have on the pitch are far too subjective as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay for a referee not to see something or to get it wrong on the pitch, but the ruling as to what is correct and what is not correct, what is a foul, what is not a foul, that has to be black and white. And if it is black and white, then VAR should be able to get it right every single time.
That's fair enough. Yeah, I think just offside. Oh, welcome back, Ruby.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, welcome.
Yeah, but you're right, Sheldon. I think just offsides and goals.
Yeah.
And I like your idea of the ref just going over to a box on the side. But you're right. With the audio that you can hear in rugby makes a big difference to the spectators. They can hear why they've made that decision.
Because why is it taking 2 minutes, 90 seconds, 2 minutes, whatever? Like what you're hearing it going on, and they're walking through it. You know, they're recording it already in football. You know, so they already know. So I don't know. There's something. Ruby says, "I missed you all too, especially when lifting a mini fridge up the stairs. You got to have that mini fridge in the master bedroom. I have one in my master bedroom as well. You know, because I don't want to get up and go downstairs as well. Mullen hadn't been back long. No penalty. So I don't know. This is coming back up here. Sorry, this is going back up here. I don't know if you guys might know that. Who was a player last season that threw Mullins back on the ground while he was still down? I'm not sure.
Yeah, I can't remember. I remember it, but I can't remember the player.
Yeah, but so do we not know if there's VAR for the final? That's how this all started.
I don't know.
I say there isn't.
You probably.
But I'm not positive. I think I'm right though.
Yeah, you're probably right. But they're celebrating on the pitch. Total shellacking tonight. Crawley Town just rinsed MK Dons. MK Dons huffed and puffed for about 2.5 minutes, and it was over.
How happy are you that MK Dons didn't go through, Shell?
Very delighted.
Yeah, it's
there's a lot of people that didn't like MK Dons, and when you explained the whole MK Dons history, that made a lot of sense then.
Yeah.
Josh has gone off to charge up the bot.
Well, I'd say Reading is in trouble next season. We may take a couple of their players.
Well, this is just it. This has been the interesting part when I was doing all the transfer possibilities.
Hmm.
I was trying to factor in what clubs may release players and what players and what clubs mightn't, because even though there's lots of players I'd like to get, the likelihood of getting them from some clubs is almost nil.
Yeah, well, Reading are in big trouble, big
Are they?
financial trouble. Yeah.
Have they overspent? Is it because they just haven't had the financials this year that they thought they'd have?
No, the owner can't get his money out in order to pay, so he's not paying people on time and stuff. This is
Okay.
why so many players are being released from there. So they're in big trouble. I'm going to do a full video on it. I'm going to do some introductory videos for next season on all the teams and stuff like that. I have them in the works at the moment. So next week, I think, is the final week for their playoff. For that last one. So I'm aiming to release them immediately as soon as the teams are set.
Okay.
The whole team.
I just talked to the Ex Machina producer Ann, and she said hi.
Okay.
There's just no way. You're never living this down, mate, until we see a real person.
Well, I this is all I'm going to say. I watched Ex Machina.
Yeah.
Right. I would. That's all I'll say. I would. If you know, you know.
You know. There you go. Hi.
Yep.
Well, that was fun.
One or both.
Yeah.
Ruby, don't feed the beast.
We haven't seen Ruby in a long time, have we? She's been, under the trash.
Has Ruby been on holidays with some of her friends?
No, I think they're having some bad weather down there too.
Yeah. They're all bunkered down together.
Yeah. By the way, we are 232 subscribers away from 1,000. We did not. So smash a like, get involved. There you go. No pride. Yeah. Bye, Nick. What is that? Who's Nick?
Yeah, he's checked out. He's gone. He's classic in the comments too, Nick.
Who's Nick?
Nick Dolan. Nick and Barmer.
Oh, Nick's out. Oh, sorry, I missed it. Yeah. Imaginary friend and hi, imaginary friend and there you go. I knew his streams would actually start. Oh, okay. Here we go.
You tell him, Ruby. You tell him.
You have no idea.
Well, you knew when the match was on.
Yeah, you knew when the match was on.
Although we knew when yesterday's match was on too, but oh well.
Yeah, hasta luego. Plaza Domingo. There you go. See,
well, what do we want? Do we want to predict who Crawley or Crewe?
Crawley.
Okay. Well, I'll go Crewe then.
Yeah.
Just to go against you guys.
Yeah, I said, look, I don't really care who goes through, to be honest. I don't see either of them in an issue next season. So they'll be near the bottom three, in my opinion, next season.
We got bigger fish to fry, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? We got bigger fish to fry. Good, best of luck to them to go up. Unless, there you go. Sheldon always take your side. Ruby's on your side, Sheldon. Well, you don't want to go on the side of a criminal.
Yes. Ruby always sticking up for the underdog, and Sheldon's not the underdog. He's
Irish. Yeah, he's not the underdog. He's Irish. Any update?
I'm just a convict from down under.
That's what I'm saying. Down under. Any update on Wrexham training ground? Are they looking to build a new facility? That's a whole other story. Yeah.
Not yet.
Yeah. Score predictions. I don't do predictions. I just think that Crawley's going to win.
Now, again, I was saying about things that came to my mind after watching the TV show. What is it?
Sunderland Till I Die.
Sunderland Till I Die.
Don't make me. Come on.
They were talking. Well, they showed their training ground a lot, and it's a lovely training ground.
Yeah.
And it brought up this idea in my head again because we were discussing it the other day.
Yep.
About do they need this massive facility with 13 different pitches and all the local community there, and a leisure centre and swimming pool and all of this? Yes, the facilities would be good to have for the team. But then someone brought up, well, what about keeping your tactics quiet? And if everybody has access nearby, they can watch your training sessions with ease. And then their training facility wasn't as big, but it was a lovely facility. And it was private. They were the only ones in there. They were the only ones allowed around. So again, like, this is what you're going to need at the higher levels. And it just brought back into my mind, are they going the wrong road? With the whole community centre thing. Because I mentioned maybe do something smaller, which is private right now. And then later you could always do a massive facility that's part of the community. And that, you have your multiple teams, and Wrexham can go there regularly when they're just doing fitness or whatever else, but then they have their private pitch available when they need to. So yeah, but look, they have facilities at the moment, and every time we talk about this, someone throws in your face, "Oh, you gotta get the training facility right now." Well, technically they don't. They have somewhere they can train. They have Colliers. They may not have it forever. We could walk into a scenario in the near future where we get told, "Look, no, sorry, we need it for something else. Something's happening to it," and then you're kind of in trouble. But
Yeah, sure.
right now it's not needed, but they do need to sort what they're doing. And they should have
Yeah,
learned
and
by
I'll
now
just
the
quickly,
red
Marie-
tape is ridiculous.
Yeah. Marie asked for score predictions. I said, I'll give you a score prediction, Marie. 2-1 Crewe, just to go against these guys. There is the skies that
Yeah.
Ivan's talking about. It's on the Discord in Queenstown.
Yeah, Ivan,
Like a
you said
pinky red hue. Looked amazing, Ivan.
beautiful.
But also the back on the training ground though, Shell, because I think if we had 3 or 4 pitches and a great building facility, that's enough. Don't need any more than that.
Yeah.
Because the building has all the recovery, the ice bars, the saunas, the pool, the gym, and has all that stuff. And then you 3 or 4 pitches and that's it, which is still a lot of money.
Yeah.
But it's not 10, 12 pitches and a public facility.
Yeah. Well, the issue, I would guess, is the most expensive pitches are the pitches that we need for ourselves. So a large amount of that money will be needed to be paid by us. And if you do a massive facility and bring in the local community, you can generate some income from it. Because like you can always pick a day or two, like a Tuesday, Wednesday, and shut the leisure centre down, shut the pool down, and make those your team days, and use those facilities only for yourself. And you're gaining income from the town. But like, I don't think they need it. It's trying to reach out to the community. It's trying to produce something that everybody else can use, and that's a laudable effort.
Yeah.
But they're getting too wrapped up in it, I think, maybe.
It gets a little granular. People have their own interests. Eric Cole said, "We're literally how much we can spend this summer." I think it's a percentage. Never a silly question. Always good questions. Everything is a good question.
60% of revenue, Shell?
6% of rev, yeah.
Yeah. And we have a lot of revenue.
And that is of this year's revenue, not last year's revenue?
Yes, which is always a pain in the ass because you haven't had this year's revenue yet.
Yeah.
It's all estimate. And I personally think now it would hurt Wrexham. But I think what you should do is it should be based on the previous year's income.
Well, listen, everything is in arrears. I agree with you. Everything is in arrears. You should have it in arrears. If you're you can only forecast so much. You can only put things out, put the boat out so far. So that makes sense to me. Yes.
The only tweak I would make to that is promotion teams would get some sort of buffer, because obviously if you're coming up a league, you're going to get more revenue this year, and the revenue you got last year from the lower division is not going to be as much as the teams that you're up against this year.
True.
So I'd give them a little buffer, a little bit extra, maybe a 10% or whatever it is.
Yeah, you could add a 10%, 20% or whatever and say, yeah, okay, you're going to need a little bit extra, so that's fine. I would agree with that. The other thing that I think would be a good one as well is the issue with parachute payments for clubs that are coming down into championship, and then they're kind of destroying the championship because they have so much income at the top end and nobody else does.
Well, I think I think the championship is the most competitive league out there, in my opinion.
Yes, probably, but the top 6 all have income coming from the Premiership, basically.
Obviously, the big
because of the parachute
big
payments.
money is from the Prem, and when they come down,
Yeah,
which
so
is
Norwich.
which is pretty much a lock now because the goal difference is way out in the Prem for the third spot. So it's Sheffield United, Burnley, and Luton Town are all coming down to the championship this year now.
Well, Ipswich. I think they're pushed back on that, Shell and Ken. It's like the teams that are coming up, making their way up. A lot more investments coming into smaller clubs, putting it in. So everything is cyclical, as we know. So where I think with the transition of cyclical things right now, granted, like City, I'm it's just so ridiculous. But there's people investing in smaller clubs, and maybe there's a transition happening within the next 5-10 years for clubs on that middle part to be coming up. So maybe there's something there to that.
So what I would do there is there's multi-year parachute payments depending on how long you've been in the Premier League. So what I would do is when you get into the Premier League, I would give you that first parachute payment, the large one, because you're joining in the Premiership and you need the money to buy players. You need to upgrade to have kind of any shot at staying in the league. So I would give them the money then. And then what would be your second year payment is what you get if you get dumped out into the championship.
Yep.
So there's some income in to help you with the wages of your team, because obviously you've paid them a lot more in the Premiership and you need to keep your team together. So you need a little something when you get dumped out of the Premiership. But actually, look at Luton. If you gave Luton an extra 40 million coming into the Premier League, and they could spend that on a couple of players, that might have been enough to keep them up.
Yeah, and also their parachute payments, I think it's about 30 million pounds, something like that. And also there's a lot of contracts that have stuff in there. That's like Luton's coming down. Let's just take Luton for example, who's coming down. Some of the players having their contracts because they have big contracts that they'll be able to leave, so get them off the books. So there's a good balance there. But there's some things that work, some things that don't work. Sorry.
Yeah, well, that's just
sorry, Marie there seems a little confused. Teams coming down, they get money from the EFL. No, they get money from the Premier League. So teams kicked out of the Premier League still get a share of the revenues for 2 years, maybe 3, depending on how long they were in the Premiership. So that amount of money is quite significant compared to the other teams in the Championship who were not getting that money. And this is why the Championship is certainly 2 levels of league. You've got the lower levels where everybody is on somewhat of an even playing field, depending on how much income they're making. And then you have potentially at least the top 6, maybe the top 8 are all receiving some income from the Premier League in parachute payments, depending on how fast they came down and got back up and bounced around.
It shows
like that. So
it shows how it's run as a business, to be honest with you. Can you run a good business? You know what I mean? Yet on and off the pitch, to be honest with you. Because then how do you manage your money? Like any other profitable business, Yeah. But also, to your point, Shell, you could be a profitable business and do well and not need to go up. That's why not push for it. So there's a whatever the interests are, that makes sense. Go ahead, Shell. Go ahead, Ken. Sorry.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's not in the DNA of football clubs to do that. They all want to win and go up, but you're right. I mean, and Eric's question, are we committed to recruit players from around the world? Absolutely, we are. You can recruit from anywhere on the planet. And the show that we did with Aaron and looking at players, we've only looked at English League. And like Shell, we got McLean from the Irish League. We've got, there's players from all over the planet you can get. So you got so many players to look at. There'll be players that we might recruit that we've never even heard of.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be fun summer with that. Absolutely. And then back on the how much money can we spend, and it's 60% of your revenue. And if you watched the first 2 episodes of the Welcome Direction, you would have seen we sold, I think it was in that, or it might have been something else that I watched. We sold 50,000 kits. Jerseys last year.
60.
So this season just gone.
Yeah. And
50,000. You're roughly looking at about 50 quid profit a kit. So we made $2.5 million in jerseys.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a lot of M's.
Well, probably less. That's probably a bit high, but it's still a lot of money.
And 50,000 was that's what they said. I'm pretty sure there was another run because I know I got one kit that I couldn't even get in the function because they
I
sold
think
out.
your profit margin is probably a little bit high, but it's still a lot of money. Yes, it is, and I think they're even making mistakes with that as well, because you look at all the memberships that they have, right? Now, I haven't even seen the new jerseys yet, but I guarantee you, if they sent out an email now to all the emails that they have and say, do you want to buy one of every jersey blind? Not even going to show you them. First run, we're going to post it out to you Insta.
Mm-hmm.
All three of them, send them out.
Mm-hmm. You're buying it.
And the issue with that is you could probably even push this further back, right? I wonder at what point is too far back for people to be willing to order them, because then you know how many pre-orders you have, because they have issues with how many runs they need, how many in each run, how many in each batch. If you could turn around and say, okay, we have 10,000 people who have ordered the triple set immediately, and they know that 2 months before they're going to have to give them out. Now, then they can go back to their supplier and say, right, okay, we've underestimated this. We ordered 60,000. I've already sold half of them, and I haven't even shown them what the shirts look like. Okay, we increased these runs.
Mm-hmm. No, you definitely, if you can plan out for that. I gotta jump in like 5 minutes. Apologize.
Is the bot's recharged?
The bot's recharged. Unless you guys, I can restart it and you guys can do another show, but keep going. I'm just saying.
I know this was a big one with you, Shell, and you're right on the money there, because right now the kit's already been designed. We just haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
Because they've already got the new shirt sponsor. Those designs, they would have been through 2 or 3 different proofs of what they like, what they don't like, got to a final decision. Now it comes down to how many do we order. And if you did that pre-order, the membership renewals just come up for your tickets. Mm-hmm. And I see they're at 390 quid now for the Macron and Wrexham Lager stand, and a little bit less for the
what?
For the Stoke stand, but
really?
Plus all the
No, that's not right. I was trying to buy season tickets.
I'll tell you. I'll give the exact numbers. Adult 374 quid for Wrexham Lager and Macron, 340 for the Stoke Cold Brew stand. That's for adults. Cheaper for over 65 under 21s. It's 289 and 255. Under 18s, 100 quid each every stand. Under 11s, 23 quid each. That's if they do their renewal before. That was until May 13. So now it will go after May 13 to June 7 when it shuts down. That price goes up to 397 for Wrexham Lager and Macron, and 363 for the Stoke Cold Brew, and obviously less for the other age groups. So that's just season tickets. Then you've got all the kit. Then and now the kit is global. You'll order a kit, I'll order a kit, Sheldon will order a kit, and that all that stuff will happen. Yeah. So if we could, and Sheldon's right, he's 100% right. You could do pre-orders then of maybe 75 to 100,000 kits.
Yeah, I'll buy them right now. How much film do you think Park G has watched? More than he wants to admit, probably. We can technically recruit from anywhere in the world. Work permits are there. Why isn't Shell working at the club, talking so much sense? Because he does. And do you think Rob will have another black kit? I hope he does. And then Ivan says it won't be ideal to become. It will be ideal to become one of those elevated clubs. Championship is amazingly, absolutely okay to stay there for a while. I agree with that. Yep, season tickets to Wrexham are so cheap compared to MLS. Oh God, I rinsed by the MLS.
Yeah. Kind of on from what we were talking just a little bit earlier. With the revenue generation that we have at the moment, if this keeps growing with the club as we go up through League One into the Championship and stay in the Championship for a couple of years, we will be generating huge incomes compared to anybody else. Mm-hmm. So all this FFP and all these issues that other teams are having, we won't. And the longer we keep those high revenues, the better players we're going to get, and not become this elevator club that when we get into the Premier League, we stay there. Mm-hmm. And you could slowly grow through the Premier League as well with this type of model. And no one has done it yet. No one has been able to take a lower league club and make them an international brand, an international club.
Yeah, it's
And
totally
this is what's going to this is what could happen with Wrexham. By the time we get into the championship, and you have young kids around the world looking at us because we're near the Premier League, the amount of growth that the team could have would be ridiculous. And when we do break into the Premier League in the first year, it's going to shoot through the roof as well, which is all extra income. And definitely in that scenario, you just don't want to come back down.
And look, we've
your
already
first
been here.
year is just do not get relegated.
Yeah, last year we got discounted black kit with a season ticket surprise that have done it in similar season. Yeah, absolutely. There's also iFollow numbers. I think iFollow is going to go away a little bit. I think they're going to figure something out
next year. Yep.
Maxim making it.
iFollow is here for at least 3 years now.
Yeah, here's the thing on that. I think you're both. I think there's two part to that. I think for me, because we do the watch-alongs, we're going to have to get the iFollow. You know what I mean? Like I can't rely on ESPN.
I'm surprised you didn't just do an annual pass on the iFollow.
I didn't. I should have done. I mean, I should have done it, but I did. I did. I might cancel and start back up as of right now.
Just cancel and do the annual.
Yeah, I do that.
And it's going to be, we're talking about all these different things like tickets so cheap, coming into the championship. Yeah, like I mean, we're what 365 days away from being in the championship.
Yeah, I think the iFollow. I'm actually going on my iFollow right now to see how I do it. Yeah. But
I'm very much in the mindset. I don't mind if we don't make it out year on year. Each year for me is just an increase in revenues and income into the club, making the team stronger and stronger, and making the jump into the next league less of a jump because your team is that bit stronger. So I would prefer to go up in the top two rather than go up through playoffs. If you're coming up through playoffs, technically you might not deserve to be promoted. There are teams coming up through the playoffs all the time that don't deserve to be up there, that get bounced out very quickly.
I think I've been slow, progressive, organic growth. The championship is crucial for long-term success. You don't want to push by into the EPL. I think you have to do both. Slow, progressive, organic growth with buying into it. I think there's two parts to that. I think there's I think there's two.
The championship's the league I'm happy to be a couple of years in.
Me too. I'm fine being. Yeah.
That's the one I want to get to as quick as we possibly can.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to get to the Prem, but I think the championship's the one where if we're in that solidly and then we're building up everything else, training facilities, youth starting to come through, more fans follow, a bigger base of fans across the world to build revenue, and then we make that push then for the Prem.
I really would like to see 2 young players come in this summer, even if we have to buy them.
I'll tell you, this kid Tomlinson is good. I don't know what happened to you. This kid Tomlinson is really good. I really liked him today, number 14. Yeah, Joe Tomlinson is good. Okay, I have to jump. There's 110 people in here. It was a good chat. I mean, you guys can stay on if you want. I was going to eat some food and I got to do some stuff. But I know it's up to you guys. You want to stay in? It's up to you. But but I have to. I have a portion I have to jump off. I hate to do that to everybody.
That's cool. Got any more you want to talk about, Shoal? We've got 110 here.
Have you keys to switch off?
I can get out. Here, let me do this. Stay there. You guys, I think Ken has the keys just because he did the thing the other day.
Okay, well he can log it off then if you want.
Okay,
yeah.
When we're done.
Let me jump.
I won't stay on too much longer, but I can comfortably do 20 minutes or so.
See how another 10 minutes or so. While we've got so many people here, I can end it if you want, Josh. You can try.
All right, let me figure something out. I'll still be
questions, guys, because we're having an interesting conversation here.
Yeah, go ahead.
This one here.
What does a bot eat?
Ooh, sorry. No, I have to. There's something I have to do. But go ahead.
All right. Okay. This is an interesting question. The Habsification. Stadium expansion is key for increased revenue. Yes, I do agree. However, in Wrexham's case, the majority of our income is starting to come from non-ticket revenue. So the more we can fit in and the more we do increase our stands, yes, absolutely, I agree. But for an international club and the biggest clubs in the world, it comes from international revenue, not from people in the stands. So as we grow, I think that'll obviously it'll keep becoming a smaller and smaller percentage until we catch up with the stadium. And I would beg to say that we're never going to catch up with the stadium. It's going to get caught in red tape forever, and it's going to take time to build out the other sides. So yeah, it's not going to be a big revenue generator, but it will be cool to see the stadium full every single match. That will be interesting. And most other teams can't do that, but some of them have much bigger stadiums than us.
And that's right, they do. But I mean, look, the red tape has just been absolutely crazy for the start of the build of our cop end, but it'll happen. And once it starts, and then I think that will give, well, especially the locals, a lot of renewed confidence around what's going to happen there. I mean, I know it's going to happen. It's just that they're getting through all that red tape at the moment, and then we're in a growth. We're in a big growth phase right now, and that's great.
Yeah, and remember as well, like once the cop is done, as soon as you touch any of the other stands, you lose multiple thousands of seats while you're doing the new stadium as well. So
Yeah.
potentially, the loss of the seating for one full season could mean that it's another 2 seasons before you make that money back with your new stand, because
But you've
only
also
the
got to balance.
excess, because it's only the excess seating versus what you originally had is the additional profit. That additional profit may take 2 years to pay back the 1 year of having no stand at all. So it could potentially be 3 years after you build a stand that you break even just on seating numbers, and then you're gaining the extra profits from then on. So
Yeah.
it's not as big as people do think it is, and it doesn't come in as quick. But in the long term, absolutely, it is necessary to do and to make your stadium as big as you can fill. Yes.
For that temporary loss at the moment, I mean, what's the cop end now? It's about, was it two and a half thousand people tops? The temporary
Yes. The
seating?
temporary stand is 2.5. Yeah.
Yeah. So like it's not a lot of money. It's not in the big scheme of building this club. It's the overseas growth. It's the membership that people like myself and yourself and everybody else joins
Yeah,
as members.
but if you look at the other end, if you look at the tech end, when you rip down the tech end in order to build up, you're going to lose a season of about 4,500 seats.
It's not
And
that
when
many, is it? The tech end?
Is it even less than that?
Oh, it'd be less than that. It's not that big.
Oh, it would be, okay. Okay, well,
Yeah,
maybe something similar. Maybe another 2.5 then.
2 to 3,000.
2 to 3,000. Okay, well, it'd be 1 extra year then. One year to pay it back, not 2
Yeah.
that I was mentioning.
And the other thing is too, like you mentioned this to me, that the tech end, when the cop
Yeah, they'll
gets
move
built,
across.
they get first option on it.
Yes, the annual pass will just
The
move
annual
their
pass,
seats
yeah.
over. Yeah.
Yep. So that's good. I mean, OT, 55K seat stadium sounds ludicrous. I don't think
Oh,
it'll
it
be
is.
that big.
It
My
is.
gut's 35 to 40 if we got all 4 sides done.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
Because
No,
there's
this is where people have to consider, who are you talking to when you're answering these questions? And this was an American talk show or reporter and they don't have a clue about anything. They don't know how built up Wrexham is. They don't know about the university around it. They don't
you tell them,
know
Shell.
anything. No,
You tell them they don't know
don't.
anything.
And all they hear is a nice big number, 55,000. That sounds like a big stadium. And he would like to have a 55,000 seater stadium. And you know what? That number is probably in his head, because I guarantee you they did look at building a new stadium. They have to have. There's
Of course.
no way they didn't get architects to do a rough idea of what a 55,000 stadium seater would be and how much space you need. And they didn't have a look around Wrexham to see if there was any potential suitable area. You'd be mad not to. Now, I understand why you can't really build a new stadium because of the racecourse and the history and everything there. And something else I was considering is I said if you get the women's team and the youth team up to a much higher standard and as far as they can go, there may at some point be a case for allowing them to use the racecourse and moving to a new stadium. And I think that's the only way that you would get around something like this, is if you maybe made this the stadium part museum and had the ladies play their matches there, stuff like that, and had it more historical. Then you might get away with keeping the stadium and building a new one, but that's probably the only way.
Yeah. Look, just quickly, Josh is lurking in the background there. He just came into his screen holding a bottle of champagne and 2 glasses, but I don't think a bot can drink champagne, so he probably only needs 1 glass. So that's just, he is still around. He's just lurking, but you're right about the stadium. I mean, and Ruby asked, will blackout rules in UK remain same in League One for 80 if racecourse is full? Will audio be available in local pubs at least? Not too sure about that. Do you know anything about those rules?
Yes, I do. I am sure about this. This is part of the new Sky deal in the UK. So Sky every weekend is going to show 20 matches, 10 from League One and 10 from League Two, I believe, or it's Championship and League One. But either way, so what they're going to have to do is those 10 matches, that's 5 from our league each weekend, roughly on average, are going to have to be moved outside of that 3 p.m. slot. So there won't be as many matches. There's potentially Friday night will be played more often. Saturday evenings will be played more often. Sunday morning, maybe, I need to double check this, but Sunday evenings not, is what they're going to do with those matches. And those matches will be outside the window and they'll be shown on Sky, which means they will more likely be available internationally as well. And there's a guarantee that 20 of the matches, so we have 46 matches a year, guarantee minimum 20 matches for every team will be shown by Sky in this manner. Now, what they've also said is this season there was a lot of complaints about last minute changes and pulling matches away from the window in order that they can be shown on TV. Now, in order to get around this, Sky has stated that when they release the match schedule, they'll be releasing it up until near Christmas in the first wave, and everybody will know when they are outside the window, so when they are likely to be picked to be on TV. So that will already be done. It shouldn't be last minute, and they shouldn't be deciding on the weekend which one is going to be the most important match, because they're not going to know the results of the table. They will have done this already in advance. That way they can say they're not playing favoritisms. And then closer to Christmas, they'll release like the next 3 months of matches and times. And again, you're going to have what should be your final time, including knowing whether it's on TV or not. And then they'll release the last block, which is the last section of the season. And then again, you should, in theory, know all your match times from there as well.
Welcome back, Josh.
That was quick.
Well, no,
so
I'm supposed to make vodka sauce for Anne, and then I had to give her. She wanted some champagne, so I had to get some champagne.
I saw a bottle of champagne with 2 glasses. We mentioned it, but
1 glass.
A bot doesn't drink champagne.
you gotta recharge the batteries,
Yeah. So we're talking about the stadiums. Ruby's there. Like Andy said at Anfield, they cleverly built a stand over another and only lost a few matches. But Liverpool's got way more money than we do, and that costs money to do. The expense to do that is very high. Hope the stadium will become a venue for more events in North Wales. Absolutely, I agree with that. That way they can have games down in Cardiff, games up at Wrexham. That would be amazing. So vodka sauce. The tech end only holds 2,800. We're 3,000. So we're right on the money there. So thanks for that, Glenda. Really appreciate that. and that's what we're talking about earlier. Planning permission everywhere in the UK is a nightmare in general, and that's been the main holdup. But then the rumor right is right now is that they've done the redesign to make it more of a wrap around in the corners.
I have not heard that anywhere legit at all.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's rumors.
Yeah, because the planning permission guys or local council or something did come out and say nobody has spoken to us about any changes. So I had mentioned this before. If they are considering changes, it's considering how other stands will wrap into the COP, because you can't change the COP at this stage. It is not a simple thing like that. You can't just send in a new plan and get it approved in weeks, because every new plan has to go out to the public again. You need to have a period for them to complain and moan about the new changes. It's not an easy thing to do. So that's not going to happen. Now, they may want to add into it. Now, looking at those pictures, it doesn't look like you could add into it easily, but who knows? Maybe it's the internal structure has been designed in that way. You can just peel off the side walls and maybe pin into it somehow. But maybe they're redesigning the other sides in order to, close in the corners.
Yeah, and architects are pretty clever.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
I would not be surprised at all if we never get another stand in Wrexham.
Well, Rob was saying they want to go around. I mean, they want to go around. So we'll see. Who knows?
I think it'll happen. And ironically, here in Brisbane, we have two stands. One is Suncorp Stadium, which is a 50,000 seat stadium, which is why I don't think, and so I know the physical size of that, which is why I don't think the racecourse will ever be 50,000. But the other one we have is the Gabba, and it's a round stadium, and that's where they want to do they want to have the Olympic Stadium there and do a redesign. But anyway, at the moment, it cantilevers out over the road that goes underneath it. So the road goes underneath the stand. So for the turf side, I could definitely see a design like that working at the racecourse.
If you buy up the houses on the opposite side of the road, that you're going to be blocking.
No, it only goes over halfway, and it wouldn't even need to go that far. Looking at the width that they have there compared to what this one is here in Brisbane, it might get over the first lane on that side of the road, Shell.
Yeah, and I guarantee you every single neighbour is going to complain.
Oh, yeah.
And look, this is the
I
thing.
agree.
Now, they may not win in the end, but what will happen then is, as soon as someone does make a complaint of a significant size, especially multiple people, then it goes through all the phases. Then they talk about it, then they have meetings, then they talk about it again, then they have more meetings, then they make a decision, then they go through it again, then they say, okay, we're going to ignore all the people and the complaints. And the problem is Wrexham is going to get dragged through the mud as a stadium for all of that time, and that's what they don't want. They don't want all these negative stories. And I guarantee you everybody who wants clicks is going to take all the stories of the local people and how the big bad Americans are just trampling on the neighbors to get what they want. And all these stories are going to come out there, even if they are ridiculous.
Yeah, but sometimes, to your point right there, and that makes a great point, you have to make a decision. You have to go forward. You're not going to please everybody. You want to do it right for the town, right for the club, everything, but you have to move forward. Again, I hate to put it this way, they're running a business. They're running a business, and you're not going to please everyone. And I think the town is so important. I think the club is so important, because there's still, to feed the beast, you have to increase certain things. So you're not going to please everything. And I think they're doing it the right way. But yes, I think they're doing it the right way so far.
I think none of this is going to get passed until we're in the Premiership. And if we get into the Premiership, then they will allow you to do all sorts of craziness. Because at that stage, you can actually have the local council put in a compulsory buy of all the houses on the opposite side of the road and basically tell them, sorry, you're moving out. Here's 200 grand or 250 grand, whatever your house is worth, buy a new house. And they'll knock the whole row of houses down. They'll move the road across, and then they'll let you build up and do a big stadium or whatever. I can see all of this getting bogged down in red tape, and by the time we get around to getting any sort of agreement we're in the Premiership and we could get something massive
Mhm.
that the local government want, that the whole city wants, that we now have a Premiership team. And when the local councillors are able to get, a 45,000 seater stadium and the recognition of a Premier League club and all of this, then that's when it'll happen.
Q says, who lives there in town, Cup should be as big as possible, 10,000, 15,000. That's all. I haven't been
Too late now. It's too late now. Even if you could go that big, which maybe you can because there is space around it, that's not what they've put in for. Not anymore. And when they put this in, they were basically on their way out of the National League.
Bye, Ruby. Good to see you. Stay safe. I hope everything's going well down with you guys as well.
Yep.
We'll talk soon.
I mean, the new design is for the Cop is 5,500, Hugh, and if the redesign is just for the Macron and the Wrexham Lager stand, that you'd get an extra 5,000 in the corners, like total, one in 2.5 each corner.
Yeah.
So great to see you, Ruby. I mean, look, this is all the start of it. I mean, and the 5,500 current Cop in. I think once that stand starts construction, that's the impetus for more progression going forward with the whole stadium.
Potentially, yeah.
We're in the opening acts of this story that we're being told. Yeah, we're 3-4 years in. We're still in the opening act. We don't even know what's going to happen. There's a lot that could go down, and in a good way. Andy says there is so much corruption in planning. We built a third Aldi in town on prime land. I don't know what an Aldi is. I'm sorry.
Shopping center, like a grocery store.
Grocery store. Yeah.
Oh, and I can walk from one to the other. Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's like building like two, for lack of a better word, sorry to be American, like two Starbucks like across the street from each other or whatever.
Basically, same idea. Yeah. Yeah. But the only thing I would say about that is, look, Aldi's are a set size. Basically, they pretty much are a standard size, kind of like IKEA. They build them to the same size. So having 2 or 3 of them near each other is not the most ridiculous thing in the world, but it's still the same point. They'll put in the third of something they already have in the prime part of town rather than somewhere else. Mm-hmm. Big companies, big money, you scratch my back, I scratch your back, all this carry on. Yeah.
Interestingly enough, and I don't know the whole logistics of it, but it's like you're building a community around something like obviously you have the club there. And everything is affected by it. Yes, everything else is in bigger cities and things like that, but this is small, 60,000, right? Am I right about that? And everything is affected by it.
That's little less,
yeah. Yeah, I think somewhere between 50 and 70,000. I thought was the population.
I feel like this is like a Sim. Remember Sim City? Remember the video game Sim City? You built this is kind of what's
61,000.
61,000. See, I know my shit. Hugh D says, I was led to believe at one time that the Mold Road stand could be built on a vertical.
Mm-hmm. Straight up.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Well, look, it's going to be, and this is just it. Like, and the Hugh's comment about the Aldi building, you can walk from one to the other. These companies don't go and put in more supermarkets or grocery stores, whatever you want to call them, unless they see the growth and the ability for that to make revenue in the future. And they normally are building that in that 2 to 5 year period before the growth can sustain it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wrexham train is moving fast and they're just trying to keep up, says Soka. I think there's a two-parter there. I think we're moving fast, but we try to get the back end done as well. So it's more like how far can you stretch the elastic band financially, time-wise? I think there's a lot going on there. I mean, this is a very complicated 360-degree process here. Like there's so much coming in play, history, football on the pitch, money, talking about the town, all these things. There's so much going on. It's really nuanced, really, really nuanced.
Rob and Ryan have stated on multiple times that this has to be a sustainable model.
Sure. Yeah.
And so they're not thinking of boom and bust. It's got to last into the future. But then you can see the bullish nature of Rob wanting to push through, get through the leagues, build the club, get stuff done. And that's through the whole club. the men's team, the stadium, the women's team. They're now semi-pro, obviously, all this season, and then and the junior academy.
Mm-hmm. Thanks, Hip Carmen. Yeah, smash a like if you haven't already. We've been on almost 3 hours here. Yeah.
I'll be cynical for a moment, but Rob and Ryan know that building those other stands is not particularly in their best interests. Because it takes too long, it takes too much money, and it takes too long to get the profits back from it. So I do not think it worries them, because the majority of the income streams coming in, as we already mentioned, are becoming international. They are not from the local tickets.
Yeah.
It's not local sales.
But so to that point,
all of these stands are important to do for the long term.
Yeah.
But in the short term, they're not going to generate any sort of major income. So there isn't any particular rush for Rob and Ryan to do this. Now, I don't see that as a bad thing, because they're just caught in red tape. Maybe they would do it much faster if they needed to.
But but if you put it, like, if you put things publicly, right, and things are out in the so like, we want to build this, so you're kind of putting pressure without putting pressure, right? So it's like, so it kind of like, oh, it's really clever, in a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I said good cop, bad cop. Sheldon made a great point. Ken made a great point. Like, good cop, and Humphrey's like, well, you don't want to do this, and he's like, no, we want to go up. So you put it out there, and it's like, oh, there's pressure on everyone to, like, kind of make a decision. That's kind of what I think there. Yeah.
My opinion is this: once the COP is built and they're looking for their next planning permission, I think they need to planning permission every stand, and put dates on them. Put it as a staggered build, for 3 years, 3 years, 3 years even, or whatever, if you need to. But you need to put the plan in for the entire stadium and get it done and get it approved and agreed. Mm-hmm. That's my opinion on it, because you don't want to have half a stadium and run into issues with your planning long term. Because if you're going to have complaints, if you're going to have problems, if you're going to have issues with the university or anybody else, just dig your way through it for the entire COP. Now, of course, that only really works if we are in the championship or on the way to the championship or really close. You know what I mean? That puts the extra emphasis on exactly why and how much we need all this additional seating.
Mm-hmm. A lot of,
yeah. I mean,
go ahead, Ken. I'll get through the channel.
You mentioned, you said game shirts and game shirts and etc. could be the best way to grow the club. International game streaming and merchandise, as you have said, will grow the business much easier. Yes, it will. I stick by that, but it's everything. This is also part of the whole plan. I mean, as we grow that, there's going to be more international visitors going to come and watch. They're going to sell more season tickets, and so it's a holistic plan that these guys are thinking about everything, and people from time to time will just focus in on one thing, and
but
it's all part of it. And you're right, Shell. When they build the stand, you're going to see more things happen then.
But see, it's still going to take multiple years to pay back the cost of building the stand. Like I just mentioned, it's going to be at least a year just to pay back the loss in seats while you're building the stand, first of all. Before you even start generating.
That's just in seating and membership.
That's just in those seatings, yes. But then you have to pay the amount of money it cost you to build the COP, which is multiple years too. Now, in theory, that doesn't really affect the value of the club to Rob and Ryan, because you don't really worry about infrastructure debt. That goes away over time, and people don't worry about that because they see where the money went to. But it's not something that generates pure cash in any quick way. And look, what are Rob and Ryan going to do with the club? Are they ever going to sell? At the moment, not the way they're talking about. Of course, they'll sell shares at some point.
Sound. Their investment is sound. It's $1 million, whatever it is. You're right. They're not going to sell. I think. Yeah. Go ahead.
They'll do investments. I think they're aiming to be majority owners forever, from what they're saying, and I have no reason to disagree with it. To disagree with that, and with the revenue that it's generating right now, if they go a little bit slower, or if it takes multiple seasons for us to get through League One and Championship, and if the the welcome to Wrexham keeps going and all the income that they're generating, they may not have to get other shareholders in. Everybody's going crazy saying, oh, they need hundreds of millions and all of this sort of stuff. They don't, because they'll be spending hundreds of millions over time.
Mm-hmm. And not their own.
And not their own money. Revenue generated by the club. If they get to the stage that they're spending 40 million every season on players, now, okay, those players filter out, let's say, every 3 years, to be kind, at the low end. Then, like, that's 120 million worth of players. That's enough to get you up there.
Yeah.
Now,
let's see what happens. You know, you got it all.
And of course, we expect them to inject money at some point.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're going to inject 50 million.
At some point, someone's going to come in.
At some point.
Yeah.
But the club is going to be worth a hell of a lot more than 50 million when they need that money.
Yeah, what's the club?
When they need that money, we are in the championship.
Yeah.
And
also,
at that stage, the club could be worth 250, 300 million.
Yeah. Also, you can go against the take some equity out, whatever it is. Like, they're not going to
Well, Josh, how many fans does Man U have roughly?
I mean, I know, millions,
Lots.
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 And
I'm not saying that we get to that level now, but in 10 years' time, why not?
Yeah, why not?
How many Man U fans have never been to their stadium?
Yeah, millions.
I've been to their stadium, but I can't say I've been to Wrexham.
Okay,
I've also been to Chelsea Stadium. I've also been to Southampton, so I can't say that, but that's not on me. As much as people complain about Daniel Levy at Spurs, he's made the club the richest and most stable club in the world in London. Well, it's London, yeah. Okay, good shout.
Yeah.
Best stadium.
Yeah, that's a long conversation. I understand why people say that, and I agree with it for the most part. But behind everything like that is shady deals. So
I like that he said.
But that's general business as well. So look, I'm not going to rag on it too much. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not going down that road. But that's a long conversation.
Hugh says international game streaming and merchandise will have you said to grow the business much easier. Well, I mean,
it's the streaming rights. If the way that I follow is, it's not shared. You are earning your own income. If that changes, that's a big hit to Wrexham.
But
like you think
don't they share that with the rest of it? So they offered to okay, got it. Sorry.
So at the moment, the way that I follow works is I think it's roughly 80% of the revenue generated comes back to Wrexham from the iFollows and stuff like that. There's 10% go to the running facility cost of iFollow, and then 10% gets shared with the other clubs. So it's a very limited amount that gets shared. So the more you can generate yourself, the more you can massively impact other teams. So if that doesn't change, and we know we have 3 years of it now, because the Sky deal has been done for 3 years. So internationally, we've got the iFollows.
There's a bot. There's a bot. Total bot.
I didn't know your hand could stretch that far.
Yeah, total bot.
We're going to go out for breakfast in a bit. That's just getting up and getting ready.
Yeah.
I have one too.
No, I should have put my hands up at the same time.
I know, right? Yeah, you screwed that up. Rob and Ryan have lots of friends and tons of money. Tell us what's always yeah. But that's a lot going there. When's the race course going to have a concert, Taylor Swift? By the way, it's great.
I broke the news. Taylor Swift's going to be the new mascot. Kelsey's the keeper.
Kelsey's the keeper. Yeah. Well, look, hey, this is all good stuff, and I think that Shell and Ken here. We could. I know it's Mother's Day tomorrow. I was gonna do I might do the watch along tomorrow for Manchester United via Arsenal, but if we want to have chats like these tomorrow, I don't want to take everyone's time up for tomorrow on Mother's Day, but we can think about it. But just let's figure something out if that's the case.
Well, it's actually Josh. It's actually Mother's Day here now. So anyone in Australia and New Zealand, all the mums out there, happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day. Yeah, happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day.
And to all the mums tomorrow when you catch up with us.
Yeah. So you went out to have a Bloody Mary with your bot?
No Bloody Mary. We'll probably like a nice bacon and egg breakfast or something like that. I don't know. It depends. I'll try and be maybe a little bit healthier. Maybe just scrambled eggs.
Yeah. Keep watching, guys. Season starts with talks. No, we're not going anywhere. We're live every day. News and update show. Got great people on. Got Ken. Got Ivan. Got Sheldon. We got a bunch of people.
What do we got? I've just let me just quickly check here. First team where it's about 70 odd days. Yep, exactly. It is 70 days till the tour starts in America. So just over 2 months. There's going to be so much happening, like the release of the kit, transfer news. There's just so much to talk about over the summer.
Yeah,
I'm so excited for the kits.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
Me too. I want to see it.
I'm just hoping that it fits.
Oh, rumor has it of the new name for our kit manufacturer, and apparently their sizing is even smaller.
Castore.
Yeah, Castore.
Yes.
Well, how is it going to fit on the wall?
That's out.
So
That's
you need to go up another couple of sizes. So we need to use American sizes.
Yeah.
Or
Like
you stay the same size.
XXL.
Stay the same size and look like Ivan.
Yeah,
Wow,
I'm
that's
6'2", 205, so there you go. I don't know what that means. I have shoulders, whatever. There you go. But yeah, we'll see. All right, well, let's wrap it there. Go talk to your mother. That's so good. I'll leave that up. Ken, I know you're going out first. I'll wrap you up, and then we'll go around the horn.
Cool. Well, guys, there we go. Wembley next week. Going to be Crewe versus Crawley. Exciting. These boys are tipping Crawley. I've just gone Crewe to go against them. I think that was the way we went, didn't we?
No, I don't know. Yep. I don't remember.
And you don't do predictions. I've done 2-1 just so I can. And it'll be wrong, but that's okay.
Yeah.
So anyway, guys, to all your mums out there, have a great Mother's Day on that bombshell.
All right, bud. Have a good time. There you go.
Take care, Ken.
Awesome, man. Yeah, I don't know what's going on for you tomorrow. I'll keep you posted on things, but I might do the watch along. I bet if you're around, everyone too. We'll see what's up. Last words to you.
Yeah, I'm working.
By the way, good chat.
I'm working in the background. Lots of stuff.
Good.
Hopefully, news will be official very soon. I want to put out some news. I want to move ahead. So watch this space.
Yeah, good man. Awesome. Good to see you, brother. Yeah, keep us posted on what you're up to. I know you got some things planned out, but let us know what's going on. All right. And love the Eurovision shirt. It's always welcome.
Cool.
All right. Good talk to you, Shell.
Yeah. Out.
All right. What a great show, says Hugh. Yes, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. So we originally started doing the MK Dons Crawley Town match, and as you know on this show, local pundit, we take left turns and right turns. Sometimes we just battle through it and we keep going. It was a great chat. That was a really good after chat. Crawley Town went through and smashed Milton Keynes tonight, and was it? I mean, at this point right now, what was the final? It was 8-1 on aggregate, 5-1 on the day. Really fun. Chat game was whatever, but yeah, Crawley Town and Crewe are going to be facing each other on the 19th. We will be doing that one live on the local pundit as a watch along, so that'll be fun. Who's going to join us in League One next year? I think for me, I don't give a shit really, but I think Crawley Town could win. I think they look really good. I think they're a full side, and I'm going to root for McGuire's brother. So I'm going to root for Lawrence McGuire, Larry McGuire. So that's cool. So everyone in the chat, thank you all so much. Thank you for coming by, Sheldon and Ken, to pop in. Everyone else is always welcome, as you know. I put in the chat. We always talk. Marie from SoCal, good to see you, who's also a member. Crewe Crawley would never have a thought. No. Tomorrow, I'll figure out what we're doing tomorrow. Might do the Arsenal game against Manchester United. We'll see. It was also I planned to maybe do the watch along for the Walk the Wrexham season 2 episode 3. So that's on. Things could change, but I will plan something out. Expect the Doncast over MK Dons. Yes. All right. Smash a like on your way out. Thank you everyone for joining. Have a great Saturday. Tomorrow is Mother's Day. Spend some time. Have a good day with your moms, and enjoy yourselves. And get your memberships. And I really appreciate everyone in this community. And it's really been a lot of fun. So you guys have helped me out this week. It's been an interesting one. So on that bombshell, I will see you all tomorrow.